Okay. Oh, I got to put this on, don't I? Yeah. Hello, people. Uh, it's 4 days to go, so I'm gonna try to get my act together here because you know what I did? I went and got my coffee before I started my stream. I know you all's like, what? It's a beautiful day out today, this Saturday morning, afternoon, excuse. Well, no, it's more at morning for me. It's 11:30. But today's March 21st, Saturday, springtime. The birds outside, I hear them. And I'm going to be out there pretty soon doing my thing, whatever that is. No. But I did a few changes on my farm because it is time to wind down. We've got 4 days to go for the event to end. And I know, and it's so funny and amazing all at the same time. Because, like sometimes I'll pop on, I leave my farm on most of the time. But basically, when I
Hey,
leave them on, yes,
I'm sorry.
what?
Remember the guy up in Canada?
Yeah,
This guy, John, that I know,
uh huh.
he said, I'll fill you in on the guy up in Canada on the mic.
Oh, God.
Something up with that.
Well, yeah, it seems like it. Sorry about that. Anyways, I just want to give you a heads up, though. Basically, oh gosh, what am I doing? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I want to tone the. I want to see if I can do that because, hold on a minute. Sometimes the sound I can like. See, I'm playing it through, like I'm listening it. Listening to the game through my headset because I use my mic up from my headset, to say hello and howdy, blah blah blah. Oh God, I know I love you guys. Um, and I hope all my where the heck is it? And I'm so with my confusion today. Okay, I'm gonna change. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna turn the effects off because I really, honestly don't need it. In the interface, I'm just toning it down a little bit, but that's just your, thing. Um, but one of the things that I did say to myself last night was, "Oh, my friend's here. She's got a fabulous farm. If you and her name is Naunur, and she does. She has a wicked fabulous farm. And I can't say enough because okay, I go to two main farms. I go to Lord Base's farm, Bessa. She has a beautiful setup, as well as Nanur. She has a beautiful setup. But now she also, which I kind of was at her farm yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at that, really good work, kind of thing. Um, but the way she has it set up, and I sit there and I envy it because it's like, yeah, I want to get my farm with all my flowers and blah 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 blah, all ready set to go. But you know me, right? It's just not going to happen. Um, but I've kind of come to the conclusion, for example, like I'm going to get rid of these flowers right now. I mean, I'm today or whenever. But see, here's where I have alpacas, and I was just kind of like looking at this. Let me show you something. Um, oh, where are the silly little things? Okay, let's just put them for available. Okay, up in that row, I have 1,186 rainbow alpacas, right? Okay. So now when I go over to here, okay, I have ooh, I don't even want to discuss this with the crocus. It's saffron crocus. I love that name. But look at this. I'm slacking. Hello people, you know. So, when I say I'm slacking, I really am. But now on this farm, I have 1,224 gold rush poinsettias, P6, woohoo. But the thing is, I just threw those down thinking, people would, come and utilize them and, things like that. And, it's just amazing. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, and I'm sure people have had the same experience on their farm as well. But, the thing is, I put these up here hoping somebody, will harvest them, and some do, and some don't. And and I've heard stories from people that says, well, when I go and do flower like poinsettias, blah blah blah, if I don't use my um, favor, okay, and my favor's low today, by the way, if you notice, but I'm not going to concern myself with that. But the thing that's interesting is a lot of people have told me that, yeah, if I go to a farm and I'm not using my favor to boost their flowers or whatever, that they get kicked out. And I'm like, wow, really? Or they'll be told, hey, you need to go use favor. You could do use favor whenever you feel like it. Don't worry about it. If you get kicked out, come to my farm. Let me know if you need some flowers. I'll have them. Because you know what? I'm lazy. Um, but today I want to show you what I did. Oh, where is she? Okay, what I did today was, guys, is did I have to make sure she's got full because she's a really nice. Okay, so she does have full. Okay, so today, like what I did was is if you can remember, I had like from here. Well, actually, these rows, these guys. What I did was because I have one, two, no, okay, so I have two sets of workers up here. And by the way, what I did was this morning was I went and had put my apples. See if you can see the little apple icon. I did one row of apples, one row of pears, one row of lemons, and so on and so forth. Each one of these rows are 424 going across. Okay, and it's sufficient because all of these are over P5. So no matter what, these guys will be getting two, with the exception of maybe this one here. I think there's a couple, but what I did was to, for like the pineapples, which I'm going to eliminate this little area here. I want to try to keep it more decorative than just throwing stuff down. And I know for some of you, yeah, I mean, hey, I've done it, you've done it, we've all done it. We've thrown stuff down just to get it out of the way. Um, I know how you feel when you go, but you know what? I'm trying to get this to get that one opened. I did the same thing too, but then I realized, I was losing out more than gaining. Oh, and I want to show you some of the new things again today, but there was something that, someone showed me last night. Thank you, Rye. I appreciate that. I mean, it's really nice that people can come onto my farm and say, "Hey, did you know you could do this? And you know you could do that?" I love it because during the time that I was sick, let me tell you, I was more or less like either the couch potato with the TV on without a clue of what the hell I was watching, but still, um, it was like my body says, "You aren't going to do anything but sleep and take your pill and be a good little doobie." So, and I'm sure you guys have been down there, down that road of being under the weather and being sick, and you know what it's like to be sick, and your body's like, "You're done. You're not going to go anywhere." So, but what I plan on doing today is I'm going to take these poinsettias out and put them on a flower farm. Just, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it the way I had it before. Like I remember I had one farm that had all flowers on one side, and then I did have fish, but I didn't have, like a whole lot. But I had enough that, it covered me for my fish issues. But then, I had my flowers, and I'm not going to have a bazillion flowers up either. I want to try to have something that's, reasonable and, I mean, whether people go there or not, it's up to them. I'm not going to, um, you know, go any other route. But my plan, though, this time around is when I am like, these are all my coins, right? And these will probably, well, these will probably sit here until around mid April, simply because, unless I put some more alpacas in there, I don't know. But, like these two, one, two, three rows, huh? Okay, so one, two, three rows of the coins, right? And then the rest, no, excuse me, of the trees, which I have. Let me go back here and I hate to do this because it just drives me cuckoo. Okay, so I have 1,664 money trees. Okay, and then again, as you know, that I have that many of the alpacas. So I kind of feel like if I just basically put this kind of sort of back the way it was, I think it would be sufficient. Only because you know, um, I could put the alpacas down over there where number 7 is, and leave those trees alone because the workers are doing their thing. And believe you me, it's not even like at the end of the day I have to pay them, but it's well worth it because what I have to pay them for them to do, all the trees and things that are up there. Um, I think I usually pay up to 64. It varies. I think because before I used to pay like 99. So now it's a little bit more serious. And I think um I kind of wished, like, see, this is the back of the castle, right? And I kind of wish there was a way that I could have added water, and I can't because I think it's because this part here, you see how it's down here at a sloping angle? I mean, I could put the water up here, but it's not going to trickle down because there's no, see how it just goes down at an angle. So, too bad for me, right? Um, I was going to do it from here down. Maybe, I don't know. I was going to do it all around. I'm not really sure. Um, but I'll have to, to me, it's like calling those. You have to test it out to try it kind of deal. But that's what I've been doing. Like here, see, this is the new road stuff. This is that new road stuff. Like here's it is. This is what we got from the frostback. Let me just show you something about that. Okay, and I was like, oh, what's the difference between the two? But here's the ice trail, which is like a flat road, and it comes in different, variety of colors. The I like the Lucky Trail. It's not bad. I think eventually what I'll do is because I do plan on setting up one of my farms as just being, you know, decorations, houses, and just a fun place to be. Um, so there's that. But I did put these down, the romantic trails. That's what came from the Valentine's Day thing. I mean that was my feeling. And then there's the Easter Road. That is decent. I like it. But you see this here, the floating ice. I actually like that. And if you have the ducks, by the way, if you don't know or already know, like, see, I'll show you what I do with some of my ducks. I love my little duckies, but I like them to have fun in the water. See, this is what I did. Don't ask me why I put the rabbits here. I think I put them here because I just probably had a quest. I'm sure you all did that before. But see, these are all my little duckies. And by the way, you can put one duck down and you'll have two ducks in the water. So, and that's what I did here. Like I put like a little duck island here. Duck island. Ooh. And if I put individual ducks in here, I'm not really I know that there'll be different ducks, and I could probably do that, but you know what? I don't want to. They're fine like where they are. So, and I think all my stuff in the see, this is, I really kind of wish that this is a decorative building. This one here, you can't go in it. See, you can't go in it. So they made the decorative house the same as like the house that you got from the Frostback. I kind of wish they made it slightly different, but that's just me. But I'm doing these here right now, and I'm going to tell you that's so funny about the harps. The thing that I think is funny about the harps is this. Let me show you. Um, oh my gosh, she's running slow because she is. Okay. No, I'm gonna go this way. This way. The other day, right? I mean, obviously my little, the stuff from cooking and painting is actually in a low category. But the thing is, the other day, and it was kind of funny. I seen this on the Discord channel. I went over there and I went into my because I saw a picture of it and somebody else showing it, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't make any more um, the harps, So I'm sitting there going, how the heck am I going to do that now? And then I realized, of course, it takes the single notes. And as you can see, so what I ended up doing was the other day, I bought a bunch of single notes with favor just so I can get them done because I know people and I try to give out permissions when I can. You know, I do try to do that. I try to give out the permissions. I do honestly. If I forget, I just um, because I know that there were a lot of low because there were a lot there were a lot of low people, high level people, and things like that that came to the farm just to get their get their dailies done. And let me knock these. Oh, yeah, yeah. Here, just do that. Everybody. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my quest log first for a moment, and I'm gonna unpin these because I really don't need them pinned right now. Oh, oh, okay, unpin. So let me show you something on this here. I'm gonna pin it from. Well, I'm gonna pin it and show you for a minute. Okay, my the dailies now for me are just the thumbs up, which is great. But and I will show you where I'm at when it comes to the event. Now, see, I'm over here, and I doubt very high. I mean, I highly doubt that I'm going to make it to 100. If I do, I do. If I don't, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm very happy with what I earned. So and I'll tell you something. It took probably 2 days. And you got to take into exception. See, the hardest part, obviously, for any event that you do, is going to be the first day, obviously, because it's going to say, "Oh, you need a bunch of these and a bunch of those," and see, like the unique ones. So once you complete those, you're good to go. And I know that the next day you can start. I think the one that was a little slightly difficult was the lucky harps. Oh God, because it said, "Oh, you need 10," and I only have 5 houses, so well, there it is. But then I have another farm that last but not least. But here's the thing: my dailies won't start for another 1 hour and 11 minutes, and everybody's different. Okay, but this gives you the idea of what you need. Like it'll tell you, like the first thing I definitely go for is a lucky harp just because it's a one shot deal for me. Um, I have discovered that if somebody else does it, I don't get credit for it, and it's not a big deal. But I always try to encourage people, say, hey, listen, if you can go in there and get a harp, go for it, because I mean, oh, you can do it at your house. It doesn't matter. But the money trees, they got the golden coins that you have to do yourself. Okay, and I get those done in this increments of three. So you got 100, 750, and 1500. Your dailies the same thing. With the money trees, you just need to get 400. Okay, the rainbow alpacas. Sometimes that's a little iffy for me, but I do have an extra farm that I can just simply go to and just get them if I need them. My gold coins are obviously, it's 3,000. So and it's pretty easy peasy. You know what I mean? It's pretty easy peasy. To get what you need, and so that's why I set it up this way. I mean, if people, I'm gonna get those peaches, pears, no peaches, because this is for a quest. But I mean, I looked at it this way. It's kind of how you do it because even though now, like, if you can see over there to the right side, it's this Clover Parade. Okay, the thing is, we all know, just as I showed you, we all know that really you need to get 3,000. You see what I'm saying? For yourself personally, your lucky harp, yeah, but it'll change. So that's why when you have to, the first one, two, three, the first four are on you. And I think it doesn't matter where you do it at, but that's how it is. But then the last four, which would be, people come into your farm and they do that for you, you know, and I'm, so very happy to help out others that, that need it. So there's that. And I don't know, Brian. See, this person here, they're low level, okay? And chances are they're farmers too. And as you can see, when you look at their level being 89, I really hope that they have everything done for themselves, because I really try to be more helpful and not saying it in a bad way, but I try to be more helpful to people that are low level because I know what it's like to struggle and I know how hard it is for you guys to get what you need, to move forward in your game. Because believe it or not, I do have another account and she's I don't know, oh my God, she's like, well, I know that her favor is like 89, 98 or something. Very low level farm. And and so like I try to I try to progress through that, beginning stages, but I don't really play that farm often. So it stays and remains low level, though I do try to keep that farm up for event items, just because. And so I mean that's the one thing I do, and so then I understand, and it helps me understand more when I do play that second account. It helps me understand more when I see someone coming in with their level being 89, and I know her level's like probably 100 and something, if that. So I do understand when you're low level, it's really a tough thing for you to get what you need, and I totally get it. So that's why I put these farms up. And yeah, you know what? Look at me. I'm level 569, and my farm level here is level 454. And you know what? I've been playing this game since it's day one. But the thing is, I enjoy playing my game, but I also, my hope is for others to enjoy the game as well. So, it's kind of like a twofold for me. And so I do. I take my time, and then I go play other games and things like that. There's no harm in that. Okay, so a couple of new things that I did, well, that I've been told about, and I think it's really sweet that people can come and tell me, hey, did you know you can do this? And hey, did you know you can do that? No. And the thing it's hilarious is because I usually try to keep up with the updates, but when you're sick, you're not going to keep up with anything. So here's one of the things that I was told about, thanks to Rye. Um, if you notice on the bottom screen over here, if I was to hit this, I will. See, boom. That is sweet. And as you can see, how many farms do I have? Yeah. Farm 1 is where I am. Farm 2 is where I'm not. Farm 3, well, that's up for debate. I haven't touched Farm 4. You understand? So, I mean, at my level and at your level, play the game and enjoy it. Don't rush to number 6. You know, and because I think that's where people get really frustrated. Because I know I did when I first started playing. And I know a lot of my friends are level 750. They have level 750 farms, things like that. But my point is that enjoy your game and take your time at it. Don't push through because that's where you're going to get frustrated and you're going to say, I need more diamonds. I need more hearts. I need more ribbons. I need more of this. You know what? We all need that. But, I mean, sadly, I had 3 billion the other day and I did. I said to myself, okay, where is my 3 billion that I had? Oh, you spent it on trees and, you know, and it doesn't matter what level you are. You know how quick you can spend that gold. You know that right from day one. You know, um, diamonds is a piece of cake in a sense for me because I can just do my deal. Yeah, you need more chickens like I need more. I don't know. Well, I'm too happy about it. You know what I would, I love gnomes, as most of you all know. So, and I can't say enough. I forgive them for not giving me that bench. I gotta bring that bench up every time. But I'm so thankful. I really am thankful to the gnomes. I really am. I feel blessed because they got the gnomes and they got a nomad. Yes, baby. You know, but I love it. And I love the little gold the pot of gold. I think those are cool. But unfortunately, no, we can only have five. I can see why. You get a lot of goodies out of these things, let me tell you. Oh, I know, me and the bench. But it's okay. I forgive them because I got my gnomes and I'm happy with them. Happy, happy, happy. Like you with chickens. I'm happy. So, because I got a big old smile on my face and I'm really happy about that. I'm just tickled pink. If only, if only, okay, it's not, this is not critical, but you want to know something, guys? I don't think I'm going to take this hat off because I love the hat. Look, it bounces. Come on. And when you're in different light, the hat sort of semi turns a different color. But I don't care. I love the hat. I love the penguin. So I'm quite content. Even though, yes, we do not have the spooky benches, I'm happy with what I have. I'm blessed. You know, anybody can say what they want, but I'm happy. I'm just happy. And what Shotgun's even happy. He's trying to get in my room. But anyway, isn't it though? I mean, it. Oh, couldn't we have one like this for Easter? Like, I don't care what they. No, 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 no. I don't want any bunny ears or anything. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful hat, and I can't. I wish they could let us change the color of the hat. That would be fabulous. You know. So I mean, it's just me. I just like the hat. I'm sorry, people. So if you see me with this hat on, just remember, I love the hat, and it's not going anywhere. Though I do love the. Well, yeah. See, I mean, I'm not gonna make any suggestions. No, no. I will tell you, those alpacas eat more than the horses do. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm just saying. So and I'm telling you something. It's like I have pineapples up the wazoo here, there, and everywhere. But I'm gonna tone that down too, because well, I don't know. I'm gonna try maybe. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make a farm with the unicorns, the alpacas, whatever gives the diamonds, like maybe the trees. But the thing is too is which I'm lacking is and I'm like, oh, well, no wonder why you're lacking. Okay, when I look at my inventory, you know what's lacking? Are the puzzle pieces. And the confetti, well, that to me is a given. I get those very easily. But it's the puzzle pieces. But you know why I'm not getting a lot of puzzle pieces is because I don't have anything out there for puzzles. So it's my fault. My bad. And if there was any spoiler alerts about Easter or anything new coming out, I don't know yet. But I will tell you, I'll keep my eyes open. My eyes open. I mean, I know that for Easter we have the bunnies, the eggs, bunnies, eggs, and I think there was something that we cooked in the house. Let me double check. Let me see. Oh, okay. So this is done. Now I'm gonna take a little peek over here for something. Um, no, you won't see it, will you? No. No, it's not gonna show up like that. It's gonna. Okay, in the house decorations. Sort by category. Okay. Okay, so no, it was something. I think it was a drink. I want to say it was a drink. And we shall soon see. Oh, no. Mm, no. Oh, God. I will never forget that. I tell you. Yeah. So I think, well, Valentine's Day. Why do I think it was? It, it definitely wasn't anything like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go through it a little bit. No, it wasn't anything like that. Um, nope, nope. Someone said they had a problem with the refrigerators. I'm gonna do one of my houses eventually one day. But I am almost sure that there was something. Oh, okay, eggs. But no, egg centerpiece. That was something in the thing. Um, we didn't have to cook that, but they just gave it to us. Okay. So my guess is, they might have us cook something. I don't know. But at least I think that's what they did anyway. So I love these little lights here. I do those for St. Patty's. And by the way, I'm sure you all know that those gnomes you can change the color. You can change the color of what you want them to be instead of that. But on that note, NOTE, haha. Um, if you're still um, if you're still doing the harps, try to just remind yourself every time you go in there and do a harp, right? Go play the piano for the one note. I found that out the hard way. So I do check every house because when I do have visitors, okay. See, look at that. Oh, and I do like the penguin. That's that penguin that came from the frost pack. Um, I have these done. These aren't really. I don't have to, impress upon those. But I do have the penguin guy up there near the big house. See, I like my penguins. Penguins are cool. Um, and I did put those little trees around over there. But now I'm gonna go into town in a few seconds. I just want to check these houses out, and then I'm gonna pull up all those trees. I might even pull up these pineapples because I'm gonna have just enough for what I need. See? Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I'm just gonna keep playing the piano for the single notes because obviously we have 4 days left, and it takes 14-minute intervals for the sculptures. Let me just double check over here. Okay. See, that's done. I don't need it. Not yet, anyway. Right? Because see, I have an hour and something remaining for those. Um, you have to say though. You have to admit though, Ace. Mr. T, with all those bunny rabbits he had. Oh my God! I was like, by the way, I think you better put some trees down. Oh, little did we know. But it was a really good learning experience from the bunnies and poor babies. Yes, they were starving, guys. Trust you me, they were starving. Didn't matter what you did. And at that time, too, we did not have the luxury of the new um, berry trees. We did not have that luxury at the time when with the bunnies. We had the standard what we got now out there. And see, like here, I'm gonna eliminate this space and um and just see because I'm like I said, I'm gonna wind it down. Yep. And we even have a lot of options to feed those poor little rainbow alpacas. They made pineapples useful. What will be next? I can't get over this though. Banana trees give us pineapples. I remember seeing that way back when. Because, like, here I am, harvesting banana trees. And I'm like, wait a second. They're not giving us bananas, they're giving us pineapple. Okay. Does that make sense? No, but it makes sense to the devs. Let them have at it. And as you can see, I still have my standing. I don't have any more of those great thingies. Not that I don't want them. And I'm kind of thankful that I only have one tomato factory, which I used to have like a few. Um, so, I mean, I try to minimize what I have and, go that route. But see, I like the way I finally said to myself, I've got 400 trees of everything I need as far as doing the factories and also the new stuff as well. Oh my God. What kind of an animal would eat hot peppers? Man, I wouldn't want to pick up their poop, that's for sure. Let me see. Good God. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Um, thinking, what could you feed? You know what? That'd be a good one to Google. Oh, an iguana. Yeah. That would be sweet to have a tropical animal. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and they don't necessarily have to have, be hot peppers because we do have like, well, we do have the yellow because they have peppers that are just, a different variety. So we have the yellow, red, green, and I think that's it, right? Yellow, red, green, peppers. No, I want to do by resource. Okay, so hmm, garlic. Oh my God. And we use garlic for what? Cheese. Oh, they could have a factory that uses peppers. I mean, like, you know. Let me see. Where are the peppers? Oh, come on. I probably passed them, huh? And look at this. My bad. I don't have any of these done. So I gotta, it's like, it's just like you guys that you say, oh, I gotta get those to open the apples or open the potatoes. You know what? Look what I got. Yeah. So we got this one, this one. Wait a minute. There is one more pepper, I thought. One, two. Wait a minute. Resource, right? And it would be, wouldn't it be? Yeah. So we only technically have a yellow and oh wait, we have a red pepper too. Oh, so red pepper might be okay. So we have red peppers as well. All right. So we do have red peppers right there. So we only have three peppers. Um, I'm not even going to discuss the peanuts, please. Please, no. Um, so we do have red, yellow, and green peppers. Okay, which we hardly use for anything. Peanuts, well, I ain't doing no peanut factory. Yeah, yeah, I hope so. But I mean, it's like I'm still working on the grapes. I know some of you like, because I have seen it on farms where people doing like the slow, slow, add slowly but surely, and stuff like that. Um, so I don't know. I did a lot on the rice. I kind of like doing that rice stuff. That was kind of fun. So now I got to work my butt off to get these done here. Yellow and onions. I haven't even bothered with these. So I'm gonna have to, Hey, we could have squirrels. They like nuts, right? Oh God. So, I mean, here we go. I'm not gonna get into it about benches, but I kind of like the benches. Okay, it works for me. I can fit two people on there. That's what matters. And I'm gonna set up something like it's gonna be literally the gnome place, you know, because if you see my gnomes around, they're gonna be everywhere. So watch out, folks. You might find them with the rabbits. You might find them with the eggs. I don't know. Eggs? No, gnomes can be anywhere. So we'll be at that. So that was one of the new things. Now let me run to town. I really love this feature. Wait before I go. Wait a minute. Let me just. What did I do for a tree? Okay, for a for a fence background. And you know what? I don't know how long ago they did that, but I really appreciate them doing that because it's nice that they allows you to pick up whatever fencing that you need or that you like. Um, Hopefully, which I doubt, I'm not dissatisfied. But see, I took that brick stuff down, but I think it's really nice. I'm gonna go to town. Oops, keep that. I keep doing that, and you won't go. Okay, I'm gonna go to town for a moment. And do I have to sell anything? No. Okay, I'm gonna go to town and show you what I'm talking about. Go the long way. Now, see, and this is something else, by the way, I noticed on the map. I'm sure you already know about it. But if you look at the map, okay, of your town map, you see this little gray circle, okay? Those represent areas where you do not have anything put there. So that's what these are, these little gray circles. They're the buildings that are not there. There's no buildings there. But I keep all my main ones that I use right in the center area. The ones I use the least are over here. I mean, because the garage is already filled. So there's that. I do not have the ticket booth in here, and I will never put that in here. I just absolutely will not. So there's that. But where I'm going is going to be. Oh, I want to make sure I'm going the right way. Nope. Okay. Okay. So where I'm going is over here. See, that's the money exchange. I don't really, I don't use it. I don't. I did use it a long time ago because one of the things I asked somebody was, I says, how do you get so many diamonds? Well, guess what? You see that 2,000 gold for one diamond. I know you're thinking, wow, that's crazy. But you know what? It is a little bit, um, but if you need a lot of diamonds, that's the way to go. Stuff like that. Yes, I totally agree. I wish they would. Maybe they'll let us do that because I mean, I do. I go to a lot of farms, and I don't think people are using the tickets. They're not. See, now I put my garage up here because obviously you're not using your garage for anything, right? Um, and here's the carpenter shop, which I told you early on. I don't really use it. And the only purpose for that at that time, you could change stuff around, change some of the lamps, in the town if you want. And the same thing goes with the barrels. Okay. I don't bother with them. I just let it go with the flow. And then there's these, so these are all the, decorative things that you can do. The trees, the same thing. Um, so, I mean, you can do that, your money trees. And each one's going to vary. So, there's that. And some things, too, by the way, you can walk up to it and you can change it. So instead of like going to the carpenter shop, you can walk right up to the thing that you want to do and then change it from there, too. Some items, not all, just some. Now, see, there's that favorite bench of mine, the bench with cobwebs, but you know what? I'm good. So there's that. So here we go with the benches and the bus stops. Okay. Oh, I didn't. The Frosty bus. Nah. It's okay. I guess. I mean, it, you know, all these bus stops are going to look different. Doesn't matter. And you can't change any of the colors. Okay. And there's this, just miscellaneous things. Now, what they might add new stuff. I don't know, but it would be kind of nice. Um, oh, and by the way, with the vehicles, because let me see one. Okay, so variant. You can do that. Oh, I see. Okay, you can do variant. Nope, you can't. You can here. Oh, pretty. I didn't know you could do that. I'm going to change mine to pumpkins. I like that. Okay, so now here's your fencing. Now, deal with the fencing is this. This is the old one, right? That's what we've had all along since like day one. So what they did was, and they didn't add all the fences, um, and I kind of wish they would have added a few more, but you know what? They might later on down the road. But over here at the carpenter shop, these are your borders. You're like, this is the standard one that everybody's had since day one. Okay, so now we could do the pet shape one, and that one came from the cattails. Okay, um, I like the bamboo because it's funny. I did um, some bamboo around one of my borders, and then I did the green. But now you can have and they have the variant colors, which is nice. They have five on the bamboo. They have five on this one. See, and you can test it out, look at it. If you don't like it, change it. See, I often did mine in green. But now this one here is the Gothic fence. If you have it, if you don't, you need to buy the Gothic pack because I don't know. Let's say, for example, you didn't buy the Gothic pack. Okay, so I don't know, and we'll say the same thing for the Explorers pack. I really have no idea if I could go to your farm, for example, and go to the carpenter guy and change your fences to items that you do not have. So, that's out there, guys. If you can do it and try it and whatever, let me know, or maybe I can try it and let you know. But for the time being, you can change your whole fencing around your farms individually, depending on how many farms you have, up to six. You can make it six different things. Okay. And again, you have your tall Gothic fence. You can make it whatever options they have, which is what, black, orange. Jeez, that's supposed to be orange. Okay, and blue. I went with the standard black, but now I love this wall. I because it was cheap when you put it down. It was like 6 diamonds, and I like the walls. The colors. I kind of feel like, geez, I wish they had because if you look in your items that with like for the fencing, they have one that's like an open fence with the lights one light in each side. That would have looked really cool. I wish they would have given us something that had lighting on the fencing because and and again, I missed this. So and you have the three variants: pink, white, and of course your green. This one here, masonry, it is what it is. Nothing. So, I mean, you can do all kinds of things. I mean, and you can look at the variants of what colors you like. I think this one is just two. You have black. And so, I mean, so you can just have fun with it. It's kind of interesting. This one here is a variant. This one does not. This one does not. Okay, and this one I think has, yep, it has two, the gray. This one has all five, six colors. And I kind of tried it, and it was like, so. Okay, so now they have this here, the mansion fence. Um, it only has the three variants of color. And it's kind of funny. I was on my friend's farm and I was like looking at at the wall, and I'm like, wait a second, this was missing. But I never gave it a thought, and that was probably around the same time that I got sick. So it was like, but that was really nice for someone when they came in. You can change the walls on your farm? I'm like, no, tell me more. You know, um, I want to change it, but I'm not sure if I want to go with green. I don't know. I want to go for the gusto and just do that. Green, pink, purple. Okay, I'm going to do it and see how it looks. If it looks terrible, I'll take it away. Now, see, now that you say, oh, now I did, it's done. So let's head back to my farm. Now, see, that doesn't look half bad. No. So who knows? My fences are subject to change without warning. If I get tired of looking at that fence, but I like it because it shows the whole field. Behind you, all the fields or the land masses behind you. I think it looks nice instead of having the plain brick wall. And I really appreciate the devs doing that. It was just nice that they did that. So, but I think so far too. Like since I put my apples back in place. Of course, I'm gonna have to pay more money to my workers. Don't tell them I said that. But there's that. Yeah, yeah. It looks great. I mean, I think it is. It's nice that you can see the whole field. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice if they could expand it? Ooh, I'd like to see them expand it. But I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there for people to. That's what it is. You know. But it's like this. I look at Farm Together as too as being a game that it's your own creation. Um, and I don't care how many farms you have because you're going to make each farm different from the other. Doesn't matter. Because matter of fact, um, there's nobody here. That is shocking that there is no one here. In a sense, it's shocking. You know, because it's like, why aren't they here? Let me see. What do I got time on? Details. I have to go over here. And I really like, okay, I got 36 minutes. And like I said earlier, I mentioned, and I said, because I'm sorry, guys. I'm someone that, once I get to the main stuff of the event and it's done, it's done. But, it was really nice to see that even though my favor is 167, I love it that that the favor is it rolls over if you exceed your 167, for example, or whatever your max favor is. It's really nice to see it, do that. I like that idea. CJ, oh my man, you taking care of yourself? Because if you're not, I'm gonna kick you in the booty. I've been praying for you every day, CJ. Every day, you know? And every day I envision taking all your snacks out of the house. Ace, CJ needs a man to man talk. Like, bro, you got two beautiful babies and you got a beautiful wife and you need to live long and prosperous and happy and be blessed because you got a beautiful family. And if something bad happens to you, CJ, yeah, man to man talk with that CJ. Guild Wars is CJ. I mean, honestly, Ace, he's a good looking man. He's a little overweight, okay? But he's a good guy. He's a really good guy. He's blessed. And like I said, he's got a beautiful family. He's the person I told you he had a stroke. And he's a young man. There's no excuse, CJ. no excuse. You're lucky I'm not your next door neighbor. Yeah, home is where you need to be. You really need. Yeah. Chicken nuggets. Nope. Oh, I didn't say that. Oh gosh. I want to know something about this here. Okay. She is a nomad, right? Okay. Let me just put this out there. And people, when I put my prayers out there for CJ and stuff like that, he's here right now with us. And I'm so happy that he is here with us. He's so happy. I'm so happy. I really am. In my heart of hearts, I am very happy that you're here, CJ. You know? And so don't force your time because it's not your time. The Lord has a path for you and you need to follow it. Even if it means, okay, now you fell on your face. So you're going to get back up and you're going to work really hard. And I know you can do it. I know you can. But anyway, I want to get back to this little Smurfette here. Oh, did I say Smurfette? Okay, here's my question. We have all these gnomes and of anything. We have all these gnomes, right? And they're men with beards and, things like that. Okay. But now my problem is it's not a problem, it's not a complaint, but someone must have been thinking about the Smurfs, okay? Because why is Miss Smurfette? I'm trying to find her hands, by the way. She's don't have hands unless she's. Oh, they're behind her back. Okay. So, okay. My question is, ladies and gentlemen, why is the Nomet's blue? Is it because one of the devs likes the Smurfs? And so they said, you know what? We'll just make a Smurfette and call it a Nomet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not a complaint. It is absolutely not. It is just a question of why is she blue? You know? I mean, and I've never. Well, I have seen female gnomes, so. But I'm just wondering. Just a question. And I did thank the devs. Let me see. I got a penguin, penguin. I like the penguin. I forget what they made out of. Probably pineapple. Who knows? But I don't think this looks like the scary house anymore. I just don't think so. I want to make sure. Okay, everything's in place except my piano. Make sure you play any tune that's a single note if you want to continue, sculpturing. I mean, we've only got 4 days left, but I figure, I'm gonna do the notes anyway. But it relies on notes, which is kind of well, that was putting a slip in the rug. Okay, here we go. See, maple leaf. Okay, so if you don't understand what I say by single notes, here's what I'm talking about. These things here require you to use single notes only. Okay? So you can do any one of these. Doesn't matter. As long as it's a single note. You know? And obviously I've been playing the rag bag because it's a 5-minute deal. So we're good on that. So, okay, I got this going on. Yep. I'm gonna be all ready, by the way, for Easter, guys. I hope you are, Ace. If not, don't worry about it. We got you. We got you. I got you. Yeah. So I'm gonna, I should do it now while I can because. Okay. What? Oh. Okay. Oh, that one needs to get. Yeah. That tune is in my head, by the way. Just FYI for all of you. That tune is in my head. Okay, so now that one's done. Beep the horn. Okay. Those I just love, and like, now you push buttons and if it does something, I get all, yeah, hey, that's pretty cool. Okay, so here we go. And I have one other thing to question people. Okay, this is another thing. And I'm going to go to Farm 2 to ask you about it. And I have to turn the sound up so that I know what I'm talking about. Um, with the peafowls, the peacocks, whatever you want to call them, I'm sorry. I have seen them, up close and personal, peacocks. And never in my life did I ever hear a peacock make that sound. Okay? And it was really funny because I was putting my stuff down the other day, well, the rest of the turkeys and things like that. And I kept thinking to myself, why do I have 7 of these? And I realized, okay, so I'm all done with these. The houses are all ready to go, people. Um, you know what? There's nobody here now, right? So let's just hit to number 2. I'm going to go to Farm 2 and show you something, show you what I'm talking about. I don't think there's anything that needs to be. I don't know if I want to do these grapes right now. All right, I'm going to do it. I did it. Okay, yeah. Okay, everything else is fine. My trees. I've got these. I'm not going to put these up. I'm just going to leave those quince trees at P5 for now. And of course, I have a lot of these that are not. And same thing with my fish. I kind of went a little crazy with that. My flowers, I'm not going to do too much about as far as, prestiging them. Because I have people say, what do you mean P5, P prestige, whatever? And off the top of my head, I think you get them pretty much like over 100. Your farm has to be over level 100 to get these, pretty sure. Um, and there was some question about these. I mean, I'm not going to prestige these. I'm just not. I mean, if they leave it behind, it's like with this here, the penguin. I'm not going to prestige it. To me, there's no point. If I want to make them, I'll make them. But I'm going to do that. Oh, okay. So I'm going to go back to my farm. Okay, so just to show you an FYI, here we go. This was a new thing. If you remember, if I look at my map, right, oops, my map, I can do the travel to town, which is the Y, but now I can go to the town hall from my farm and pick where I want to go. I want to go to farm 2. I really like that feature. That is so neat, and I'm glad I was told about that. I'm like, no, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. See, as you can see, I did this wall like that, right? And you see what I'm talking about? See how these are lit? I like that. I like the lighting. Okay, it's gonna tell me. Oh, yeah. I'm gladly gonna take them out because, yeah, those are quest items. Yeah, and I'm thinking maybe. Well, I'm gonna do it definitely. I'm going to recycle this farm at some point, and the reason being is because obviously we have new animals, and I want to try to get it set up a little bit more, better organized. Brussels sprouts. Ugh. I love those. I love Brussels sprouts, really. I like cabbage, but I love Brussels sprouts. Not a lot of people like them. But I usually buy a small amount of them, and what I do is when I cook them up, they taste good when you put butter in. I know, here's the bad word, vinegar. I love putting vinegar on them. Don't ask me why, I just do. Summer is coming. Okay, so I finished that one. Oh, green pepper. Yeah, I like green pepper. We were just talking about that, right? Okay, so we'll hopefully it's probably not in season. Oh, why? Wait a minute, that's interesting. That's a quested item. I did not know that. Okay. Well, we'll put these down somewhere over here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Are we ready? Yeah. And the celery I know too. I remember that. So, the thing that happens when you get sick too and you play in this game is that you wake up. I mean, when you get back to playing and you look at all your stuff and you go, oh my God, it's all low. I like to keep my things high um, as far as keeping them maxed out, so there's that. I'm trying to figure out what the celery one is. I bet you that's one you know. Okay, so we've got the two items down that need to be put down. Okay. So, um oh, okay, so it's spring. Perfect. Um I only have a few houses here. Oh, I hope that's done. Oh, please let this one be done. This was the tiki one I had for a quest. Nice. Thank you. I'm gonna put a harp here. I don't care. It's not a big deal, but I'll just put a harp there. The only thing that this farm has is the alpacas, and I love the floor in here. Don't ask me why. I just love the floor. Okay, so we did that house. I think, yeah, it has to be done here. Yeah, see, because the only reason why I come, obviously from my farm too, it's got my animals and it's got my flowers and things. But with all the new stuff, I mean, I'm kind of like stuck on stupid for now. So basically, what I think when I do recycle, I'm going to remove all the fish. I'm not going to put them back up there. I'm going to make more space for the new animals, the new trees. Um, I'm thinking about obviously keeping the animals over here, keeping all the animals where they need to be. They're not going to be stretched out to here because from here, from this corner to that is 400, and then again it's 400 going across, so it's 800 and something. But I'm going to try to keep my animals down to a minimum, and I'm sure that'll work out right. And then because the only thing I need to add is, well, I'll just throw the alpacas in just because. You see where that rabbit is? That rabbit was a filler for just because it was, we have three alpacas, but now that we got four total, I'm going to put them there as opposed to, somewhere off in La La Land. Actually, you know what? I could do it right now, so that way, nope. Where? Okay, go to 11. We'll go down. Okay, so I'll get these bunnies done. Because what I'm going to do is obviously I'm going to get them to level 10. I'm not exactly sure how many you get diamonds wise, or even, well, I think it's you get three on 5, because I get 2 now, and I'm not using any favor, so there's that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is eliminate these bunnies. Don't worry, guys. They went to the bunny home. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is in place of the alpacas, the rabbits, I'm going to put the ones here. Just because, it makes it fit in, because eventually, when the event is over, the alpacas will be just, plain, but yes, they give you diamonds when they're ready. And that's fine with me. But what I did here on this farm, just a little bit for when people came here, because, I kind of felt bad. See, now I think this, those bananas, I have to remember which bananas I put up. But see, up here I put some money trees if anybody needed them. And then there's the alpacas, but no, there's no coins here. I just knew that it wasn't going to be something doable at the time when I did that. My milk looks kind of good, but there's that. And I'm going to like these unicorns. See, this is a thing. I stopped harvesting them because of the shortage of pineapple, but I don't mind. I mean, they're still low level as far as you know prestiging them. Because I just honestly, I mean, when you're running, when you're with the event and you're doing everything you can to help others, I don't know. I just leave my farm open all night until I wake up, and then I have my coffee and I go, oh my goodness. But see, my next daily won't start for a little bit, so and everybody's timing is different, so there's that. I didn't want to remove these unicorns, but again, during the event, nobody touched these unicorns. Nobody, which is too bad, but it's okay. See, and that's what I'm saying. When let's say you just want to have a normal farm and you don't want to set it up as a event farm. I get it. But what you can do is you can set it up just like I have it with the rows of lettuce, because that will generate you a lot of diamonds whether you do them or somebody else does them. And like I had mentioned before, put down, like, don't change the name of your farm. Just put down thumbs up, favor, something that people can relate and understand that you have a farm that has those things. And don't and have quite a few of the lettuce. I mean, it works. Um, and that's how you get visitors and things like that. And by the way, I don't just go to a farm just because it has a tons of lettuce, because I know AC's got a completely wide open lettuce farm. And it's great. And he has visitors there all the time, which is great. Um, Me, on the other hand, I when I did have my lettuce running, I had something else going alongside with it. But I'll tell you right now, when I put down the other event items, it helps me collect the confetti and the puzzle pieces. Nobody really touched them. The only thing they came there for was favor, honestly. So you have to kind of figure out what works. I mean, when I go to a farm, if I see lettuce, yes, I'll do it. If or corn, potatoes, anything that's low level, yes. But lettuce will always give you the fastest favor. Okay, so that's kind of for you guys. Um, my flowers are just disastrous. Okay, I want to turn my volume up a little bit, not lots. Let me see if I can do it from here on my thing. I hope I can. I probably can't. Let me see. No, because I muted it on the game. So let's see. I can hear that. Okay, let's see. Settings. Audio. I think it was effects. One, two. I think. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's two. Oh God, I can hear them from here. See what I'm saying? Okay, guys, if you listen to these lovely little peacocks, right? Peafowls. It's what I'm trying to figure out, like, caca, and then they make this other sound. It sounds like, are they in the jungle? I mean, really? Okay. Um, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna Google this. What sound? What sound? Okay. Oh boy. Oh, peacock sounds like Indian. Oh, okay, and you'll love this. It says, "What does a peacock sound like?" This is Googled, by the way, and it says Indian peafowl. Okay. It says loud crowing, wailing calls. Oh my gosh, it says these sounds carry for long distances through their forest homes. Yes. Other peacock sound, including a trumpet-like honks, often give an alarm as well as cry. Okay, let's see. Peacock sound noises. Let's see. Come on.
I'm a peachick.
Okay, forgive
Fanning
me,
out.
devs. Oh my god. Oh my god. They really do sound like that. Oh my god. I have never heard a peacock make a sound. See, that's my thing. I have never. So, cause see, this place I used to work at years ago, I used to, have to be there like by 6 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I'd get there early. So, and it was, and in the mornings at that time, it was a little dark. It wasn't like, like the sun wasn't rising yet. But then one morning, I pulled up, and I seen these big birds, and and they're just walking along, probably going to Dunkin' Donuts for a coffee or something. But they did not make a sound. And I sat there in my car and I'm like, should I get out? Because, they were big birds. They weren't no little babies, they were big. So I was like, should I get out? I was like, nope, I'm just going to sit here and watch them. Make sure they're at a distance before I get out. And so when I got out of my car, I was like, oh my God, they were peacocks. And honestly, never even at that, I'd never seen one in my entire life, and like up close and personal. And I saw them, and I thought, oh my goodness. Um, there was a house um, behind where I worked at, and apparently they raised peacocks over there. But it was just an amazing thing that, here's the two of them just la-da-da-da-dee, walking along, minding their business like me, but I didn't hear them make a sound. So thank God I didn't, because then I probably would have jumped a mile and, then I would have, been probably deathly afraid of peacocks. I don't know. But it is what it is. See, I mean, turkeys are turkeys. But I had no idea. Now I do. Okay, so now I'm not gonna question the devs about what peacocks sound like. They make a very weird sound because I'm like, no, they can't really sound like that, can they? I thought these things were turkeys, by the way. So that's why all my turkeys and peafowls are done. So, and peacocks are very funny, very nice. But I've never ever had them call peafowls. So. I'll finish these up. Okay, so what was needed to be done? See, that looks a little better. Having the four alpacas together, which is great. And, I'm lacking big time on tomatoes. And wheat. Oh my gosh. It's probably because I'm feeding these guys, huh? Is that what they eat? I forgot. What do they eat? Oh! Wait a minute. They eat berries. Turkeys eat wheat. Oh, okay. I got it. And I gotta take this out. Wait a minute. I don't think I want to remove those. I'll just keep them there. Okay. So, okay. So they eat berries and the other ones eat wheat. Okay, that's good to know. I really forgot. I thought they ate wheat. I didn't realize they eat berries. Oh my goodness. And I don't have too many of these type of birds down right now. I think I have them up to 99. And yeah, there's been quests for them, but you know something? I just wait. I just wait for them. So, I'll promise you that, they'll start, like my next crowd of people, hopefully, will start coming in. Will start coming in. And I think the only reason why now that they'll start coming in is if they're doing the dailies, because I hopefully that they realize that, oh yeah, it overlaps. But I'm just more concerned about the upkeep of my farms and, making sure that they're keeping everything full. That's the only thing. I want to make sure it's full. Okay, so I don't want to do that. Can I lower it now? Let's see. Oh, maybe. Maybe I fixed it. Yep, I did. Okay, so that's not going to be so loud for me. Winter time. The trees are ready. Oh gosh, 28. Look at these things, huh? Ooh. But see, they're really, you know what? I don't care. I'll just do it that way. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay, so I got all that in place. Let me see how many minutes I have left. Oh, for the quest. Let me just see. Oh, I got 6 minutes. And actually, too, for me to know, when it's going to start, it'll be like, see how if you can see it's grayed out. So when it's grayed out, it means it's not ready. But I'm going to definitely start cutting back on a lot of things. I haven't, like I said, I haven't really decided if I want to leave those gold coins there. I mean, not that it's going to matter. Because when the event's over, people, people are going to still, be in search of their favor. They'll have that. And whether or not they want to do and whether or not they want to do the coins, and by the way, here's the thing, once those coins are gone, after the event, then there's that new coin, and I don't know if any of you guys seen that or not, but I'm sure you have. Okay, so bear in mind, one's going to be called the golden coin, that's the event one, right? So as we go down here, where is it? I know it's there. It is, isn't it? Yeah, the lucky coin. Now, the thing about the lucky coin is you will get one puzzle piece. Okay, so and it's only one season, by the way. FYI. Which is fine because your Easter eggs are one season as well. Those are going to be spring gilded eggs. And see, I already have them. So, and again, a lot of these are just the non-event items, but those are the ones that you earn. So you all have that in mind. But I like this. So they do make those creepy sounds. I love how they did them, though. The peafowls, they're pretty. It's like when I seen those peacocks up live and personal, I did not get close enough to say, hey, what color are you? No, I didn't want to do that. They were big birds, though. Okay, so we have all of that. Oh, and did I show you what? Oh, I have that house up here, and I keep forgetting about it. See, this is a house that no one goes to. Where in blue blazes did I put... Wait a minute. Oh, there she is. There it goes. There you are. I put the penguin in here, so that's why I probably don't bother with it as much. Penguin's up there. And this is my spooky trees. See, and I don't care if they make whatever, you know. I just haven't really been on them a lot. Oh, and here's the money trees. You know, so, and I put those out just so people can get them if they see them. And then there's my, oh, I gotta get to that tree, because that tree I already did once, and I have to do it again. Am I going the right way? Yeah, sort of. You know, I never thought about this, but you know what? The pine trees are pretty decent to have if you do use, you know, for peanuts. But now that they have, there's a second tree that can go along with this, and it's a perfect match. It really is. See, I try to get my trees, you know, like, that I don't really need a lot of. But I try to find ones that, you know, like if they have 2 seasons, then I'm hoping for something else to have two other seasons, you know, just like the the ones that give us, oh my goodness, wheat. Oh yeah, 290. What? Wheat? I bet you there's no, I bet you, no, I didn't think so. No, they ain't gonna let me plant it. This. Oh, that's right. No, wheat. Is wheat spring? Let me see. Oh, boy, was I off base. Wheat is summer and fall, so we got a ways to go for those to be planted. But I like eventually, like with these alpacas here, if someone's here to claim them, or I'll do it too, because you know obviously my daily's up, and I can just do my alpacas here. I probably got a few more minutes to wait. Okay, and then there's the flowers. See, and again, I don't have the new flowers that are out. And that's why it's like, oh gosh. I could, on the other hand, wait a minute. Okay, this'll maybe work. Oh, wait. I'm gonna remove this one for a moment. I'm gonna put this like over here in East Overshoe. Okay, oh, I have to wait. Oh, it is winter. I might have to wait till winter. No, I don't. I can just hopefully find them. They're up here. See, I put these up here purposely so people can kind of see, like, oh, you know, I'm going to do these and put the hearts back up. Now, these are fall. That's summer. And this is every season except for one, which is winter. This one here is going to be Easter. But now the difference between the two... I'll take these out because they're all season. See, oh, there. I know that these will look like that, but when this event's over with, and I'm gonna probably set up a little spot for them. But here, where you have the you know, your clovers and your eggs and the cattails. But you see, the ones that I have in the little stands here, those are the actual actual event item. That's actually what it looks like. See the difference? They're all different. Like the cat bells, Tinker Bells, they're different color. This is a different color. And of course, my favorite pumpkin. You see? And it's okay. Um, and then here's your Valentine's one. That's the one that you should have. And of course, then there's these. Now, if anybody needs any help, let's say I should put this out there. If you guys need some help with putting your bunny rabbits out, or I'm going to give you a big, strong suggestion. Let's say you want to put 2 or 3,000, 2 to 5,000. I'm just going to go that route for bunny rabbits. And what I'm going to strongly suggest is, because we didn't have that privilege, let me show you the trees. I'm going to go by resource. Okay, resource. Now, the 2 trees that I currently now have, they're P5, is the black mulberry and also the Rainier cherry tree. Those ones work really well. Because before, guys, we didn't have this luxury down here. So what I'd highly recommend is if you want to do it like with this here, black mulberry, and the Rainier cherry, and I will show you this just before, the Easter event, if you want to set your bunnies up just for yourself. Once we know what the dailies are going to be and things like that, you can get yourself ready. Now, there's only this one here and this one here, that only have one season. So, you can put them up, but it's kind of pointless, because when you have this one and this one, it covers all 4 seasons. And now, see, we've got red currant, which was, winter, fall, and I think maybe, wait. Okay, there we go. Spring, there was the blueberries, which I did use. Spring, let me say spring and, summer and fall. Summer, fall. I was going cuckoo with this. See, look at this. Summer, fall, summer, winter. Okay? So it's kind of like, you look at what you got. You know what I mean? I was going to put my golden apples back up, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just do that on another farm. Have it set up that way. Okay. Now, I want to go over here. And, let me see. What flower was it? Oof. I don't have those here yet? I thought I did. Okay. No, I ain't gonna do that way. Okay, so I know that sprinkler is gonna be way off. So I'm gonna start from, maybe. Okay, so what I'm gonna end up, I could just start it from here and then move the sprinklers over. Yeah, I'll do that for now. And I'll have to add that in, move the sprinklers over. See, I'm only doing this just because I have a feeling that, eventually this is going to come up. Okay, now I'm going to take and pick up, where the heck is it? I'm going to pick it up and put it over here. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you try to pick them up and then lay them down, they're apt to go where they don't belong. And how you're putting them right down, okay? You see how this sprinkler is here? It's covering the 9. Okay. So then you're going to have like 2 spaces between the sprinklers. And that's because this is that 9. So what you do is you just go over to where you go 1, 2, and you put them right here. Because that's a spot for it. And trust you me, I've done these manually. Oh my God, I will never do that again. Well, not the way I did it. Ooh. See what I did? I almost put it down wrong. And it's like once you put the one down wrong, you go, oh man, I gotta go back and do it. But sometimes what people do is like I've done is you just fill in the space and you go, okay. I don't know why I have this here, but I'm gonna delete it. I don't need it for whatever reason. I gotta get me one of those flowers, stick it in here. Okay, now we got this sprinkler. We'll put it over here. I think it's gonna overlap. I'm not gonna have enough. No, I didn't think so. So what I normally would do is see the vase thing is it's what's in the way. But I'm not gonna worry about it because you know what I'm gonna do is this. And hey, if these guys want some water, let them have at it. Oh, and guess what? The dailies are ready. Okay, so now let me go hit over to that one house I hopefully have done. Okay. See? Okay, I got the gold. I got the lucky harp. And I'll just replace it. You know, and do this. And I know that on the money trees, it's not 500. It's more than that. But money trees are ready. So we'll hit up there. Go do the money trees. And it's not private on my farm, so. And I know I don't have that many. See, it says I have 180, so which means I'll have to go to my first farm. Oh, maybe not, because... Okay, winter's coming. So I'll do these, because I know it's going to be, what, 400? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so very much. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go down to number 1 with the alpacas are. See, and that's what I'm saying. If you're doing it on your farm, and it shows that I have on this farm 3,084, and I think I have to get 750, whatever that count was. But see, now the bottom 3, where it's just, you know, the golden coins, money trees, rainbow alpacas, okay, those are so when people come to your farm, they'll do those. Now, on, here's the other thing, too. Let's say, you know, you're on your farm, and of course, I know that the golden coins are 3,000. So let's say, hypothetically, you know, you don't get a big bunch of people coming to your farm, and you need that 3,000. You can also go to another person's farm and do that, you know, to do the last 3, okay? But when you have to do the top 4, you have to do those on your own, just to FYI, you know? And again, I don't mind if you, let's say for example, because I know some people think I'm a little picky. I am I am and I am not. Event is a totally different ball game, as well as the lettuce is a totally different ball game. And the reason why I say that is, let's say hypothetically you come to my farm and you do the gold coins and you know you do the 3,000. Okay, so let's say you completed it, but then you've got a whole row of something, you know, of remaining coins that you go, oh my god, because here I go, look at this. I have 396 to do over 400, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this whole row because I know, oh, look at that. I got 50 thumbs up, and look at that. I have now exceeded my favor of 167. Now it's 211. But for me personally, I don't feel like, you know, if I went to somebody else's farm, I would finish the row. I would just finish the row. Well, when you're saying everything, obviously with your setup, it depends. If your farm is wide open, you can put everything on it. But bear in mind, when you put everything on it, I don't know what level your farm is, but here's how it is. When you finally have your farm wide open, and obviously you probably have a few things like this, for example. I'll show you. Um, yeah, they have. Okay, I'm going to show you something in particular that I know that I don't have. Okay, here we go. Um, these are shards that I don't have in onions. Okay, so let's say you on your farm, you don't have all the, the crops, or you don't have all the trees and things like that. There's a couple of ways of going about it. Um, your main thing that you definitely want to have, no matter what, with your animals, is you want to have your main food groups, which would be the one that looks like eggplant, lettuce, wheat, and then there's the garlic. Okay, the rest you don't really have to have a lot on, but um, to have everything, like I said, if you know you go, oh, geez, I need to get these things to level 10 or these things to level 50 or the peanuts level 80. Hello, and you only get two peanuts in the whole crop. Oh my God. But you do get them out of trees. But my point being is you can do one or two things is just make that space. Because I've had friends, for example, I don't have all the trees in here, as you can see. These are not all the trees. But I've had friends, for example, like there's three types of bamboo trees, right? And you can make those your best friends for your cows until you get the lettuce field up. But there's that as well. Oh, I can do the money trees again. So, like I said, to get everything you can fit every single thing, hopefully. And also, it depends on how many. You got to take that into consideration. Like, I know that in the beginning, in the early stages of my game, when I was playing, I was putting 397 down of crops, of animals, back and forth. Then I realized I don't need all of that. So I broke it down and put it down to like 200 or 197. And the reason why I'm saying it like that, specifically 197, is because if you have crops, okay, and without having a sprinkler overlap, 197 would be great. 397 would be great. It just depends. Um, or you could just do the 99. You could do 99 of, you know, whatever crop you want and just go that way. I mean, you take your time, but you can and you will eventually have everything on your farm. You know, I don't have everything on my farm now because they put new stuff, new flowers. I'm still working on the old crops that have been there hanging around at the dewdrop inn. So I mean, take your time at it seriously. And like I said, you will eventually have everything on your farm. Don't forget, you also have a second farm, and if up to 6 farms actually you can have. But if it's your first farm, um, make that your productive farm. Make that your farm where you have, let's say, I'm just throwing this out here. Let's say you do 99 animals of each. Yeah, I mean, like if you're just starting out, and here's the other thing I want to tell you: don't go crazy with factories. That'll kill you. That'll absolutely make you go crazy, because you don't know. And I'm sure you've been down that road where people will say, and you probably have said it, and I've said it. I don't have enough diamonds. I don't have enough of this. Um, and also um, your ribbons. Okay. When you first start out, what do you get? You get Apple Factory, and you get a lemon thereafter. I'm going to suggest this and strongly suggest it. Do not go cuckoo crazy with your factories when you first start out. Have like one or two. Because by the time, and I will show you gladly, because by the time you have your factories up to, let's say, level 100, well, you're going to have at least 400 apple trees, and then 400 pears, 400 lemons. So that's why when you're building your farm, try to keep it at a minimum. I know. For me, I have to say, in all honesty, I did not, and I absolutely went crazy with the oh my gosh, the grapes and the apples and things like that. And also flowers, um, because, I thought, oh, well, no, it doesn't work, oh, well, it just doesn't do that. And yep, you're going to run into farms where people will have a lot of factories. But keep this in mind. Look at their factories and see how many of those factories are not being fed what they need. It's because that farm, even though they may have full, like I have full lettuce and I have full pears and pineapples, berries, lemons, apples will be full again by tomorrow or even tonight. But you got to bear in mind with you, it's kind of like doing the math in that sense where you got to say, okay, so if my apple factories are level 100, and let me go to my thing here and I'll show you. I'm gonna, yeah, I can go back to my. And show the new thing. Okay, see, I'm so into the habit of going to town now, and I'm really thankful that someone said, "Hey, you can do this." Well, hey, do you know if you hit your L button, and I don't know what it would be on your keyboard, but if I hit L, this comes up. Okay, instead of me going to town, I can go to town. I can go to my farm through my, whatever I'm on. Oh, and you're at a fabulous, fabulous level. Really, you really are. Um, and don't give up. I mean, because the game is a lot of fun, and you might run across your farm. No one comes to visit. Um, don't worry about it. People will come. Um, it's just gonna. You need to take your time. And, I know you probably say, I want everything at once. Don't worry about it. If you, like I'd mentioned, if you work on your, I'm going to go this route here because I think it'll show even better. Inventory. Okay. See, here's your inventory total. Okay. But if you focus on your 4 food groups, and by the way, with your lettuce, you can actually not, you don't even have to plant that unless you do a small mini lettuce farm. Yeah, I'll proceed your bunnies. But on your 4 groups here, these are your main ones, okay, that you will need for all your animals. Okay, so then when you work down to getting like your apples and your pears, that's your jam stall. And then your lemons are your lemon for the juice. And then let me see. I know I'm missing one. I'm forgetting one. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. With the okay, lemons. And by the way, I do not and will not buy a peanut factory. Absolutely will not. I had my peanut factory to level 100, and no, I'm not going to feed it 900, 900 peanuts. No, no, I'm not going to do that. And that's just for one machine. But I'm going to go over here to where my... See, because I only have like... See, these are the tea ones. I love these. The tea factories, right? But my tea factory is level 100. So it'll give me, good diamonds and good juice, right? But now here, watch this. It's not bad. It's asking me for 210 flowers of one and 105 of the other. They're poinsettias. Okay, so that's not bad. Okay, so in apples, the apple ones, in all honesty, I kind of like those because I admit I have 8 of these, but I have enough apples and pears to cover it. But see, now it's going to give me a lot of, diamonds, and it's going to give me the jam. And by the way, you can make your jam stalls your best friend, and I'm going to show you why. Now, you see what I'm talking about? It's just for one. Just for one. It shows that I need to refill. If you look on the bottom right of the screen, it shows that I need 510 pear, 510 apples. Okay, by the time it reaches level 100, and my factory is level 100. So here's the deal. That's why when you have if you have 2 jam factories at level 100, it's gonna hit you for that much more. Okay, just to give you a heads up. But these factories, they generate pretty fast. Okay, so just to kind of give you an idea on that. Um, and these are the cheese factories, which for the cows. And the other thing too, I will impress upon is if you have your garage, try to focus on your garage, make that like a priority because that helps you with your gas. And the other two would be the restaurant and the arts and crafts. And the reason why I say that is this. Let me go to my town. Let me just go to town. All right, I'm going to go to town and show you something about the restaurant. Oh, I got to pay these guys. See, they're going to want a lot more money every darn time. Okay, Phoenix. Oh, good. Go do some things. Okay. Here is your, when you eventually get it, the restaurant. Okay. The reason why I like the restaurant, obviously, is you got your spice, right? And, you know, these are all the cooking things. This is where you get ribbons. Um, and actually, let me go up here to the girl that, you know, buys your jam. And I think you get this one early on. And I think a lot of people forget that she's here. Okay, here's the one that's the candy factory or the candy shop. Okay, so if you take a look, my candy shop isn't even up to level 200. Okay, um, and I really don't upgrade on um, my candy shop. I don't, not right now. Um, the reason being is that I mean my it only holds up to 11,000, and I haven't, well, I might have a couple of times, but then again, she's got the honey over here. And those are your flowers, which takes your 3 basic flowers, by the way. Um, so, I mean, if you're like saying to yourself, oh, I need to get more medals, there you go. There's where you get your ribbons from. You also get them from the restaurant. But you don't need to go crazy and upgrade this. Oh, you can upgrade it just so you need the apples. If you have like two jam salts. Even if you go 3, you know, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, so now I'm gonna go down here and show you the. I'll show you the. This is the acid craft shop. Okay, you don't get your sheep right away, but when you do get them, this is where you can get a lot of your diamonds from. So when you start getting the ducks and you start getting the sheep, you're gonna be golden, you know. I mean, those are the 3 kind of things shops that I emphasize to do. You know, that I tell people, hey, I need that. Now see, now someone's doing work on my farm, and I need money trees. So when I go back to my farm, it's not gonna be any. Oh, are they doing? Oh, okay. So all right, everything is fine. See, so weird now that my trees are gone and the alpacas are there. And the only one I have to do now is, the only thing I have to do now to complete this is my coins and money trees. And that's it. But now, if anybody comes here, I'm going to need from them, or like I said, I can go to somebody else's farm and do that. Hey, I know whose farm I can go to today because Blaze needs her bunnies upgraded. And I know she got the stuff. Oh, no, I don't want to touch them alpacas. Get away from me. I have seen enough. Not that I don't like my alpacas. But see, now I'm going to sit back, get my gold coins. And, right now I don't care how many confettis I get because I get plenty when people come and visit. And, Cheryl, I want to tell you something. We also have a Discord channel with a lot of helpful people. And I don't know if you've seen it or not, but you can always scroll back and see where our Discord channel is because we do have a lot of players from there. And they also play other different games. Oh. Yeah, it was, huh? Oh my gosh. Every morning when I get up and I go look at I obviously look to see. I mean, it was like one morning I got up and I looked and I'm like, oh my God, I had that many people on my farm. Oh, Lord have mercy. So and it just dawned on me too. But I do know that once the event is done, these gold coins will be gone. So like, I'm not gonna, I am not gonna toss these guys out the window. I am definitely gonna just keep them up and, hopefully, maybe they might make P5. I doubt it, but, it's just a wish. Now, see, I have to get 1,500 coins. I already did the alpacas, and then I have to do the money trees, and I'm good. Let me see. What did it say? I think 750 is to stop. I think. I'm pretty sure it is. I could be wrong. We'll see. But it doesn't matter because I'll finish this row off. And like I said, if you come here and you're doing the event items and you're done, it's fine. But if it's a normal farm that you're on, finish the row. Well, me, I'm just trying to make more money, Blaze. That's all I need. I need money. I need more money. I'm spending my money too soon, too quick. Oh, look at that, 1,500. Okay, I knew it. I mean, at least I got at least I got 1 billion for now. Yeah, I think too eventually what I'm gonna do is, and I know you'll be pleased with your rabbit. What level are your rabbits now? Nice. Okay. All right. We'll get that. We'll get that done for you. And you know the beauty of this? I know the beauty of this is when you officially. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. See, it's so nice to have somebody. They're down here probably, maybe doing the same thing as me. No, they went past. So maybe they're doing 3,000 coins. I think. Hmm. I didn't give that a. But people need alpacas too, right? Yeah. And I know that, well, I'm going to finish this row anyways, but I know that I'm going to hit the 1,500 before I get to the end of these coins. But like I said, I'm going to change this around, but before I do, I think I'm going to put the eggs in this spot eventually. But for the obvious reason, I'm not really sure once this event's over with what I'm going to put here. I mean, I suppose I could put, some event items, maybe some of the other coins, because they're going to be lucky coins. So maybe I could put some of those up. I don't know. I don't know. Wow, she's really going to town on that. Well, no, come on. Oh, I finished. Okay, I finished mine anyway. Now the money tree, I will. Do I have to do the? Oh yeah, I only have to do 40 more, and I'll have that complete. So you're going to be doing good then. If you can set up a spot for your eggs and your rabbits, you're going to be doing good, Blaze. I wish we had screenshots of Ace's farm with all his bunny rabbits. Oh my god. I'm glad I don't have. I'm I'm glad I do not have screenshots of my farm. Oh god. Oh, I mean, and it was a wide open farm, guys. It was, for all you new folks, let me tell you something. It's like, especially when you're trying to put stuff here and stuff there. I do want to go to my brother's farm. He's going to change his name of his farm to Sporadic because, oh my gosh. And I think he almost has it fully open too. And I'm like, bro, you need to kind of fix your farm. Phoenix is what level? Oh, look at that. Phoenix is a baby. I have to give them bold. I have to give them build here because. Oh my gosh. Oops. EO. I never know. I mean, they're level 33. So can you imagine what level their farm is? Hmm. And by the way, my code is M as in Mary, J as in Joseph, S as in Sam, F as in Frank, G as in golf, H as in hotel. That's my code if you're watching and you need to get some stuff in or done, whatever. It's there for you. It is public, so I see she stopped and she got her thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking, did they, at that level, did they complete it? I'd be kind of sad if they didn't, really. See, that's where I feel bad. I feel bad when I see them and they're not. I want to, okay, I'll try this one. I want to make sure that the harps are ready. They should be. Yep. I mean, especially with low levels, I want to make sure that they get, you know, get the full benefit of the event, you know. Okay. Yep, the house is, yeah, she's good. So Phoenix can just come here and get what they need. Oh, Rye's here. Oh no. Hello, Rye. Rye can't hear me. I just want to make sure. Okay. Here I am. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. So, I gotta do this house out here. I think the majority of them are done. I have to just double check. Oh, well, okay. I love those gloves. I really love those gloves. That's the only reason why I picked this outfit. Is because I like the gloves. Could we have gloves, with the fingers cut off, please? Thank you. Oh, it's just a thought, guys. Come on, leave me alone. Oh. Oh, oh. Yep, every house is ready. That's cool. I really like that. Every house is ready for the harps. Yay me. Okay, so we're all good on that. We're all good on that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, my farm went up a level. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you. I never noticed these bees before like that. They must have fixed them or something. I don't know. I do know that this weekend I'm going to give it a try because my yard is pretty much cleared out. And what I want to do is, start putting the flowers down and cutting them back and things like that. See, now this is a tomato machine, by the way, and it's level 100. Okay, so now I'm going to clear it out. But see, now that ain't too bad. 225, tomatoes. That's really not bad. And here's the grapes. Okay, and by the way, you should do them with favor on, but I don't. Okay, see, now it's asking me for 60 grapes, and it's a level 100. Just to give you a heads up. Okay, did I show you my? No, I did not. Okay. Lemons. Oh, and it also depends, by the way, so don't go by this. Well, you can, but here's the thing. I have my lemon. Oh, that's not. No. This one. Okay. This one here is level 100, right? Okay, so I'm going to take and gather. Okay. So now it does have, if you look over there on the far left, okay, it's going to not. Okay, I'm not going to do it. Okay, if you look to where the left side of this says juice extractor 100, just below it, it's got boxes that are already in there now. But if I want to fill it up, over here it says 500, and trust you me, it's more than 500. And I'm just trying to give you a heads up on, what to expect. Now these are the garlic ones, aren't they? They should be. Yep. Nope. Yes. Okay. The garlic ones are 900 per fill. Well, actually more than that, I think, because these weren't. Oh no, they are ready. Okay. So the garlic ones are 900. I only keep 2. I seen Blaze with her garlic machines, and oh my God, she had garlic fields everywhere. It's like, how do you do that, girl? How do you do that? But see, I just do all my stuff in moderation because I don't know. I just don't want to have all these factories like all over the place or in one big block. I know. I'm telling you. Blaze is like the opportunity. She does. She has garlic up the wazoo for the cheese. I don't know really if there's ever a cheese that uses garlic. Though there is, what do they call that cheese? Something Jack? Jack? There is a cheese. It's called something Jack. Crack? No. I don't like it, but it does have garlic and other weird things in there, so. I just like plain, regular cheese on my little crackers when I'm in the mood, you know. And here we go with the fish. The fish, oh, Maya, if you were here, she knows. I had a bunch of fish things down. Even Ace could tell you. Early on, we we put down the fish, and then we'd have all these fish machines out. And I believe I had 8 to 10 of them. Okay. Well, the problem wasn't so much this. I'm going to show you. Okay. Refill. 180, 120, and 60. Let me show you something on your fish. Oops. No, get away from there. Let me show you something. Now, I'm going to put them in category. Okay. Now, no, that's not right because it's not right. Resource, okay. if you take a look at your fish, like under the resource, um, this is where I had said to Ace, I goes, I can't keep up with my fish machines, and I really couldn't. And here's the reason, because you only get 9 of these. Okay, I call these the tier 1 type fish because they're low end. Okay, but then when you go to these here, there's 16 of them. Okay, and then when you get down, and I call those the tier 2. When you get down to these type fish here that look like whales, I call them T3s because once you get these, that's that. They only have 11 of this type of resource. Okay, they're all the same resource, and but it goes by category. So if you go by category, this is what it is. The whales, the ones that look like little, I don't know what, gears. They look like a gear or something. I have no idea. But then here's your little baby fish. So you got to kind of bear that in mind if you decide to go doing the fish thing. And what I did was on my fish farm, I doubled up on some of them. And the reason why I did that was because, well, if you have 9 little tier 1 fishes, right? But the next set of fish are going to be 16. Well, you know what I did? I went into my fish up here. When you finally get this one, okay? And if you look over there, I get 2 of that fish, not 1. I get 2. And see, on these regular ones, clownfish, amber, I might wait until they hit level 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down on my fish because I know that these are 5s, and I'll keep them at that, but I'm just going to keep one single row because what I did was I doubled up on the rows of fish on my fish farm. So, I made it equal to 16 rows of, that kind of fish, and I use 60. It's really not as bad as it sounds because when you do make a fish farm and you never have to touch it because you can just have your workers working on it, and, and that's what I did. But I know that early on, oh my gosh, it was like, I'm still waiting. So I did. I just ignored them. I just ignored them. Same thing with your flowers. If you run into a problem with your flowers, you're going to need, like this one here, your rose type, daisies, not those ones. The next one's down. Right? Nope, 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 no. Okay, so you need you need roses, daisies, and where's that other lovely little flower? Oh, because they're not anymore. Okay, so my bad. Roses, daisies, come on, it's not those. Oh, here it is. Right there, this type. Okay, so when you're working your flowers, you're gonna need like those 3, and there's 2 other ones types. Let me see. Sort by resource. Okay, yep. See, so you're gonna need these. These will be your main flowers. These ones won't. Those ones will be for something different. But your main ones are going to be like, see these ones here, all of them that look that. Actually, the poppies. See the poppies? Now, if you have, it depends on how you work it, but I would really strongly suggest you get 1, 2 factories. Get your first one to level 100, and then you kind of decide from there. When you go pick up your second factory of the same thing, at least you have an idea of, well, what's that good for? Like these ones now are for the tea. These ones here, the tulips and things like that. And these ones here, your poinsettias, are also for the tea because they never really used it for anything. And I still got to work on my crocus. Oh, God. But, rainbow. Oh, good for you, Phoenix. Good for you. I'm glad you're getting them done. You go. Oh, and I can finish getting my... Where the heck are they? Oh, number 7. I only need a few, but I don't... Oh, shoot. See, I don't need that many. Ew. And I'm going to feel bad if I just skimp over it. I'm going to feel bad about this. But you know what? I'm not going to do them all because I just need this. Boom. That's all I need for my part of it. See what I'm saying? So now, you see how now it's grayed out? It's back to where it's gray. The only ones that need to get done now are my money trees and the rainbow alpacas. 600. Or actually, I think it's more than that. I think that was 750. I could be wrong, but if I went to somebody else's farm, yeah, I would have to, I could do that too. And I know a few farms that already have their alpacas already set to go. I just have to just go there. But Blaze, have patience. I will go to your farm. I promise. You know I will. I just want to get these people in, do their thing, because I know that once they hit their mark. Oh, 420. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Come on. Ah. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Why did it turn gray? Oh, I was going to say, what the heck? Oh, you go and you take care of them Phoenix blah blah blahs. I mean, those alpacas. You take care of them. You go. See? Yeah. Because you know Blaze. I mean, I will do whatever it takes for them to get their thing. And, now if they need trees, no, 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 I. How do I know what I'm doing? Love this. Oh, it's a baby farm. I love it. I love it. You know, guys, you ought to try this once in a while. Very seriously. Um, hit up a farm, and when I say baby farm, well, I guess 200. I don't want to call 200 a baby farm, but when you see a farm that's like 200, go there. But when you go to a farm that's level 100 and under, that's a baby farm. I love going to baby farms because, they're there doing their thing, and I know they're struggling. And I will tell you, in all honesty, I will, and this is another thing that you guys can do, and I want to show you something. But you need the privilege to do it. You just can't do it. So what I do sometimes on occasions is I will go to a baby farm, and I'll say, and I mean, I see them struggling, they need something, right? So I'll say to them, if you give me build mode, I can go, and give them like gold or diamonds or ribbons. Um, let me just show you. Okay, I'm gonna go to town. Okay, so here's the deal with Favor. Okay, the collaboration hub, aka the collaboration hub. Yeah. Okay, let me just show you something, guys. If I was on your farm or any farm, if I have build privileges, you do not have to give anybody full privileges. You can give them build. Because build allows me, for example, to go here to the collaboration hub, right? And I can get favor from any farm as long as I have build mode. All right. But now here's the other thing, that the beauty of the collaboration hub. Let's say I'm on your farm and you're level 200 or you're level 100. I can go to your farm, okay, and I can give you gold, diamonds, ribbons. I can give you any of these that you need to help you with your farm. And I've done it plenty of times, because, it's a thing that when people have done that for me, and I honestly feel like, you're paying it forward when you do it for somebody else. And plus, you're giving them a big boost and they're happy. I've even given them bunny rabbits because, obviously, if they miss the Easter thing, I put bunny rabbits on their farm. And sometimes, because I explain to them, it's going to cost you diamonds, they understand that. So then I put down as much as I can, and I let them know that you need to put berry trees down for them. And so sometimes when I start them out low, I maybe give them like 200 or 300 rabbits. So therefore, if you have berry trees, you should have at least 300 to 400 berry trees. So you can, and I know that you're not going to get all the big trees, but I'm pretty sure that your first tree. Oh well, hey, she's new. Anyways, so when, like, for here, when I'm over here, see, I mean, I do, like I said, I do like helping people, but so like that's my whole thing in a nutshell. It's kind of like, when I help people out, even if they're low level or whatever, I don't like seeing people give up and get bored because they go, oh, no one visits me, or oh, I'm not making it. Um, oh, the mine. Oh, the mine. Oh, where is my mine? Oh, it's over there, up there, right there, somewhere. Oh, wait, I went to the wrong place. Right here. Yeah, I do the drive-throughs. No. And they're level 34. God bless them. Yeah, so like I said, I give them bunnies and I tell them, say, hey, because the thing about the bunny rabbits is, and some, well, horses and all the rest, um, when with the bunnies, I don't care how many you have, you got to kind of double it up because the bunnies is 1.5 when you feed them. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, I give people what, if I can help them out in any way on a little, baby farm, I do. I try to help them out. I don't want to see them get discouraged because, like, no one's visiting me. Yeah, no one visited me for a long time, but it's kind of one of those things that nowadays, what people are trying to do is besides level up their farm and yes, besides getting their diamonds. So that's why, like, if you don't have rabbits or something like that on your farm, I'd be more than happy to put them there for you because those will help you get diamonds as well. But the things that I did mention to you about the shops, um, you don't, especially whereas if you have the factories, and I know you think, well, if I put a bunch of them up, I seen somebody, and it was really like, I'm like, why? I think it was fish. And I said, why do you have so many fish factories down there? Because they hardly had the fish. They didn't even have all the fish. So I said, you really got too many. And I mean, when I say too many, they had like probably 12 or 14, and they were a low level farm. I said, you're not going to be able to fill those. And he goes, oh, well, I said, get rid of them. I mean, I really wish, unfortunately, that when you make boo boos like that, yeah, you're not going to get the full amount back. You only get half. But see, now my entire daily is complete, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. But the thing is that when people do that, it's kind of like you got to figure out, well, what is the best option, what isn't. Um, and I do know, like, when you get your favor, that's why I put the lettuce farm on the bottom. I know that that's all they want is the favor. Oh, why? No, you can. Up. Okay. I have to let Ryan know that I'm going to your farm right now, Blaze. Because Rye will hang out all day. So hold on a second. See, now I can close this out because it's done. And let me just see what it says now. Where am I at? Wow. Oh, I'm going to say, wow. There's quite a few. I mean, there's quite a few. Okay. Yep. Let's get out of this and head to Blaze's farm. Oh, join. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're up. Oh, we gotta go there. And it was really weird because Maya and I were talking about that, how the favor, I'm like, I says, well, once I'm complete with the event, I'm just gonna go and, I wouldn't shut my farm down that soon, but you know what I'm saying? It was like, I thought, no, I'm gonna just do my thing. Oh, Rye is here. Whoa. Okay, you said, am I in the right place? Okay, I was like, what? Okay, bunnies. Where are the bunnies? Why don't I see them? Hey, where are the bunnies? Oh, because oh, never mind. I'm just talking to myself. Here I go. You're sure now? 26 million. Here we go. Boom. I did it, right? Okay. Bunnies are fives. Nice. Where are your oh, and the eggs. Oh shoot. I'm taking all your money. Uh 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 oh the eggs. Okay, we'll do it. I'm doing it. I did it. You didn't prestige your gold coins. Why not? You should have. Okay. Did you finish your daily? Just out of curiosity. Look at these houses. Oh. Hey, you know what? I'm nosy. Oh, I'm jealous. 738. Oh, man. You know how wrong that is? That's wrong. Just kidding. Yeah. Oh, she got cookies. She's got. Oh. Oh. What do you got going? Okay, we're out of this one. I'm not touching anything. I'm just, snooping around. Oh, what the? How did you get? Wait. That's level 20? 18. Well, mine's 27. Oh my god. Am I slacking in the music industry? Okay. Oh, cooking. Yeah. I'm hearing this horrible sound. It sounds like someone's cutting wood, sort of. It's a horrible. It sounds like the thing's dying. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you're out of something. What is that? Feathers? Oh, good lord. You don't have any feathers. Wouldn't it be nice? Okay, for example, you got to go here, right? And it says you need feathers. So wouldn't it be kind of nice if you could just like hit that button and buy them feathers? You know what I'm saying? Like instead of waiting. I don't know. That's just me. Uh, what do you got? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Music. Oh, she got carrot cakes on the oven, huh? Guess what? You know. Okay. I was making you some chocolate cake, okay? I'm making you chocolate cake. Oh, what's going on in here? Oh, what the heck? Where is everything? Oh my! Oh, you thought you were gonna have these chocolate cakes? No, they ain't happening. I got one. She thought she was gonna have it. Oh my gosh! I'll make some more chocolate cake. Cause I mean, 97. God bless you. She like 'em chocolate cake. Okay. What what else? Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing. Wait a minute. Don't you? Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Got it. Got you. Okay. So, I think. Where am I? What is. Oh, those are your gold coins. Oh. Oh. Oh, now I remember this place. I was like, where am I? Yeah, this is the automated farm. But that is amazing. Oh, feathers. Oh, no, these don't give you feathers. They just give you eggs, so forget about it. I thought, oh, we'll get feathers, but no, we won't. Do you have this farm completely open? Holy crap, look at all that fun stuff in there. Ooh. You don't? Wow, it looks like it is. Wait a minute. Oh, so, oh, on the bottom, huh? Yep. Oh, okay. I see. I see where you're going. Okay. Gee, I would, would never have noticed that. Oh gosh, this side too. Wow. Yeah, we gotta get you lots. Oh, jeebus, you need a lot of diamonds, girl. You really do. Oh, 16? Okay. I want to say that this is an automated farm. You know, it's automated for the workers only. But I like it. Yeah. It looks good. It really does. It looks good. I like it. Now, did you finish the? I know you probably finished. Did you finish your dailies and all that sort of stuff for your event? Are you all done with that? I know where I am. Oh, indeed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I do know where I definitely know where I am now. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, I want to get me some favor. Bus stop? What do you mean, bus stop to eggs? Bus stop to eggs? Wait a minute, to eggs? Wait a minute, where the hell are the eggs? I'm trying to find your eggs. Where the heck are they? Do you have it? Wait, um, wait. I don't see them. Wait, you have here, right? Okay, wait. What bus stop do you want? The Easter... Oh, what do you want here? You want me to put something here, huh? What do you want? I need to set the sign to what? Eggs? Ooh. Oh, whoa. Eggs? Um, you're talking about the Easter ones, right? Wherever the heck they are. Okay. Okay, got you. Oh, oh. And that's it. Requires replant, blah, blah, blah. All right, you're good. Oh, you can't plant them. You want me to put them here? Okay. All right. Ooh. Where are they? What? Oh, I can't until spring. It's a spring egg. Yeah, they're spring. So I can't put anything there until springtime. But that's okay. It's all good. Do you need the coins or anything done? Because what I'll do is I'll go into town. I'll go to town and get me some favor. Oh, where the? Oh, he's over here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but is it gonna let you put those eggs down? It won't let you put them down. Oh, but if I put the eggs down, if you go to harvest them, it's not gonna work. I mean, yeah. You know that, right? Hmm. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yes, but the thing is, they're gilded. Be aware of that. Gilded eggs are they're not the event ones. The event ones are, I forget what they call. But gilded are the non-event ones. Those are the ones you get. Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah. The only way you're going to get those eggs is you put them under with a worker and get that way, the way I showed you. Yep, that's right too. Because I probably can't see. Well, I don't think I can see them. Yeah, the ones that are. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know what you're saying. Up here. Ooh, and it's gonna be winter soon, and I don't want to touch them things. No. And let's fall. Oh, I wish I could have done these already. Damn it, I won't have enough time. Winter's coming. I can do the winters. Yep. Yeah, see? You're ahead of the game, though. You got lucky coins up. Well, even so, I can't put any eggs down now either, even though I have them. And bunnies, yeah. And like I said, they might add something new. I don't know. Oh. Um. Okay, so she's got those. Winter. Winter. Come on, baby. Want some winter. Come on. Please. Come on. 18 seconds on the clock. You know, I kind of like this lighting here on the eggs, the egg path. It looks cool. Bingo. I'll do these. I don't mind. Get you some puzzle pieces. You know, honestly, I've gone to other farms and I know it's a mod or something that they're doing. But I have gone to other farms and I have seen event stuff up way before it's supposed to be up. Yeah. That's my learning thing is that, you know, people are there, they want their favor, and, you know, especially if it's in between event times, they just want their favor, they want to get in and out. Um, you know, it's like I know that I'm not getting a lot of XP. I don't really care. Um, I'm not on the fast track to get to level 750. But you're right because I had my balloons and all that stuff laid out when my lettuce farm was lettuce, and I had all that stuff out. Nobody went there and did anything. Not a thing. So, I don't know. Go figure. I mean, it was kind of disappointing because, I mean, I go to farms and, whatever I can do, I'll do it. But for example, now I have gone to Lord Basis Farm, no lie, and they have, all these event thingies up. And sure as heck, they will harvest them, but they can also plant them, but they don't. I mean, even though, for example, um, you do not have that item. Let's say, for example, you didn't have those, I didn't have those romantic balloons. Let's say I didn't have them. But as long as you got the sign up like you have, then I can put them down. And I can't put them down on my farm, obviously, but yeah. But to me, if I need to get XP, I can get plenty of it. Yeah, I don't worry too much about it. Yeah, they do that to me too. Don't feel bad. I mean, Blaze, you reminded me. Uh, like they didn't even want to do my lettuce. Imagine that. They just, So it's all good, but I realize that, you know, the event's the event. Oh, alpacas? Does somebody need to do them for you? Oh, okay. Can you get them from like my farm? Oh, okay. I have alpacas on my farm 2. I don't know how many I have left, but I do have the alpacas and trees on my farm 3. I have a ton of those. So, God, I remember how many of these balloons I put down. Oh, Lord. We made this a big field, didn't we? Oh, gosh. But it looks great to me. It does. Boy, that coin sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, I did. Like you here, I don't know. I guess it's just a matter of you gotta do it yourself, because it really, I mean, like when I go to other people's farms, it doesn't matter. But if I do see the like event items like these, they are or not. But if they're ready and if it's that season, I'll do them. I just don't understand. People can harvest these even if you don't have them. People can still harvest these and plant them, but they don't. They just harvest them. So I don't get it. But that's okay. Yeah, I think I had mine up to 800. I did one row of each. Nobody, nothing. And you seen those poinsettias I had out there? They didn't bother with those either. I'm like, wow. Well, they, I didn't understand that at all. Why, I was like, I had poinsettias out there, and that's XP. Nope, not a bite. Okay, so the rest is winter, and I'm not touching those. Okay, so do you need me to do these trees for you? Yeah, because you got trees here, trees down there. Oh, okay. They're done? Okay, so, well, all right, we'll do them just for giggles and laughs. Get you some diamonds, because you need them. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. How many diamonds do you get on these money trees? I'm just curious. Okay. I'm curious what you get without favor. See, this is where I get kind of lost and confused. Okay. Okay, because before, some of the trees only gave me 1 diamond. I'm like, yeah, and I'm using favor, and I'm not getting 2, but that's okay. Oh, you're gonna do really, really well with all those berries and bunnies. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. People will definitely want to hit you up for your bunnies and your eggs, of course. The XP is 16, and yep, 2 diamonds. Hey, 2 diamonds is better than 1. That's how I see it. No. I got to put my prayers out there for you people. You know that. You hearing what I'm saying? No, I want to put my prayers out there for people that need them, whether you like it or not, because, you just need them. You just need them to get you through the day or that moment, and know that people are praying for you. And CJ, my big prayers are going to be going out to you, and everybody else is going to be putting their big prayers out there for you because you need them. And you have a lovely family. And so, and it was a pleasure for me to at least see what they look like. But you do have a lovely family, and you're a lovely man. So there you go. That works for you, you know. And I know you can do it. I have faith and belief that you can do it. You know. So you just keep working, and it's all about your family, and it's all about you, and your family needs you. Your kids need you. I know they drive you crazy too sometimes, but hey, it happens. But I want to put some special prayers out there for those that take care of others. I do want to do that, because they need to be appreciated for the work that they do, and for all they do. Because the simple fact is, when you're taking care of someone and it's a loved one or someone that you just take care of, it can put, I guess, like, not a hardship, but it can put stress on you. But you keep plugging away and taking care of those people, and it's so appreciative that you do that. You know, we can appreciate doctors and we can appreciate all those people, in your life. But here's the thing: we can appreciate the firemen, the policemen, and all the things in medical field. But sometimes the caretakers are left out, and they shouldn't be. Honestly, they should not be left out. Because caretakers, when you're doing a one-on-one, it's a tough job. It takes a lot out of you. And by the way, this message is not for you, CJ. And sometimes when you're taking care of others, you don't take care of yourself. Like, well, CJ, you should take care of yourself. And make sure you eat food and things like that. Make sure you take care of yourself. Do not go down that bunny hole, because it's not a good place to go. Even though some people say it's a good place, it's a bad place. Um, and therefore you need to take care of yourself, because you got to be here. You got to be here, watching me or watching McDougal down the street that's doing whatever, or watching people dancing on Twitch, and you know what I'm saying. Um, so that's what you got to do. You know what I mean. Even if you're sitting there watching Hulu all day or whatever it is that you watch all day, you got to take care of yourself. You do. You got to take care of yourself before you take care of others. So, but with that, I want to put all my prayers out there for you guys, because you all need them. And what has kept me through everything that I've gone through is having faith. And that's what we all need, is to have faith. And nothing's broken mine. So there shouldn't be anything that breaks yours. And that's that. But you know you're all blessed. You're all. Look at that. What? Did you just press these coins today? See, I'm curious what they give you at P5. So what we got? Oh, okay. So the next one's spring. So the other ones up top will be ready. Uh-huh. Oh, hello. I ran out of gas, people. And nobody said anything. Yay. I'm sitting there going, why am I not moving? Am I lagging? Shh. Okay, where was I with the coin? So I'll finish the. What the? Why? Oh, I gotta go down, and why? I don't know why. Oh. I have to go back this way. That gas pump's in. I should have fixed it. I should have fixed it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna fix it because it's gonna drive me crazy. Okay. So if there's a gas pump here, it should be moved down one. Right there. And then I can put back the road. Okay. That was crazy. Oh. Yeah, when you have the, when you have your gas pumps up and it's near a fence, you gotta kind of make sure. You know how many times I've done that? Oh, God. Yep. Okay, that's good. They don't, I just kind of noticed that those gold coins, they don't really level up like that fast. I mean, the ticker it's moving, but not as fast as I expected. Yeah, and when I went back to fix it, because even when I went back to fix it, I goes, yeah, I'm going to go back to fix it, because you know why? It's going to happen again. That definitely sounds like somebody's Sarn would. Because that ain't Sarn snow. Jeebus, look at all those pineapples. springtime. Am I still getting? Yep, I'm still getting double coins. This year I'm gonna do sunflowers too. I'm gonna have sunflowers up in my yard. Like last year when I seen all those bees, I kind of thought about it, but they never bothered me, and I didn't bother them. So, but they were pollinating all the flowers and stuff like that. But I kind of, and I thought about that. I thought, gee, imagine if somebody, that has allergies to bee stings. Oh my lord, because there was tons of bees out there. I'm like, oh my god, there's a lot of bees. And we're not talking little bees. They're all bumblebees out there doing their little pollinating. I like that. Look at those bunnies. They're saying, come on, Easter. We want to break out. How many rabbits you got now, anyway? I don't. I used to years ago, and maybe because I spent more time at home. I don't know. But I definitely don't have a green thumb. No, not now. Well, I don't know. I will know because last year I bought some mums, and I kind of looked on YouTube how to keep them all winter long, and I did exactly what it said. And it's kind of funny. They're there, and I think all I have to do now is just cut them back, and they'll grow. I mean, it's funny. My roses are still doing fine that I bought last year, and this ivy plant, and I also have 2 poinsettia plants. So maybe I'll get lucky. Because I really want to have like a little garden. Maybe I'll buy one of those little cheapy things that, grows tomatoes. That's about my speed, is tomatoes. I don't dare do anything else. I have my farm together game that gives me flowers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to grab myself a cup of coffee. I already did, a while back, but I'm going to grab myself another cup after I finish my coins. Let's see. So you got the money trees, and your workers are doing that. Flowers over there. I think this farm's worked out well. I really do. Oh, you did the fence thing too, huh? Nice. And it goes well with the, like, see how you got the pink over here? You did really good. I mean, I liked how you put the trellises up. Those are nice. Did a good job. Are those fish gonna jump out and say hello? Okay, that part's done. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab me some coffee, so I will be back. Favorite event. Ooh, that's a neat name. Favorite event. What is this? I love it. Oh gosh, where am I? Let me see, where am I? Ooh. Ooh, look at this place. This is nice. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, alpacas over there. Coins. I like it. Oh, oh, this is the block with the fish. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you know I'm gonna go get me some favor. Hold on a minute. Gonna go get me some favor. I wasn't paying attention to the name of the farm, but now it's like, wow. Oh, you're doing a great job. I mean, really good. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Oh, should I start from the bottom? Oh, and she's doing the thing with the gas pumps, ladies and gentlemen. So if I run out of gas, it's her fault, not mine. Oh, speaking of, where do I get gas? Uh-huh. See, she's getting as bad as me. Okay. Find me a gas pump. I think there was one here somewhere, maybe? No? Yeah? Okay. And that lovely little teddy bear. Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at this. Now you got people joining you. Yeah. Oh, you need milk, probably, right? Right? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do the milk, guys, because she needs the milk. You know, on beautiful farms like these, people, I see, like, okay. And it's not because Blaze is my friend. This is what I'm going to tell you. If I get into a farm like this, I'm not going to concern myself with, how fast or slow I get my favor. Um, Only because, I know I'm going to get it, but I also look at this as a perfect example. If you look at what she has for her inventory, okay, like she needs to milk, you know what I'm saying? So I often look for something on a farm, um, especially if it's not a lettuce farm or a farm that you can get a lot of favor from, and you can get XP. See, they left. I'm sure they were probably looking for, I don't know, maybe event items. But the thing is, it really doesn't hurt because the thing about it is I mean, this is a sociable game, and you know, oftentimes when I've gone to a lot of high level farms, some things are full, whereas other things are not. So I often try to find something on their farm that they need the most of. And in this case, like right now, I'm looking and I'm seeing she needs milk and she needs the stuff to make the cheese and things like that. So she's good on the food groups, the 4 food groups, right? But as you look down lower and lower and lower, she's, the inventory it should be up more higher. But probably because she does her farms alone by herself, like I've done many, many times. I really like these feeders, even though they feed up to a low amount. But I like them. The feeders are cool looking, but I like it. Did you press these the brown goats? I found that the brown goats level up a little quicker. Let me see. Did you? No. And this one? No. Okay. See, I really, I mean, I know they're looking for event stuff, oh well. And I'm not kidding you. I mean, like, I'm not on my farm all the time. I just go AFK. Um, and only because I know that they're just there for event stuff. And I've done it this many, many times in the past, if I've left my farm open, for example, with animals and flowers, like animals on one side, flowers on the other side, nope. Crops, the same thing, nope. So, I mean, I think, we all as one, we should, I mean, this is the thing, you got to help each other out because, you know, you, if you sit there and you say, well, nobody comes to my farm, go to their farms, make friends, talk to them, say, hey, how you doing? God bless, whatever, you know, um, and that's the thing because once you start going to a regular person's farm, they'll go to your farm. Because I have regulars that come to my farm because I go to their farm, you know. And oftentimes I'll go to their farm and I'll say, hey, do you need anything done specific? You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes they're AFK too, but I can always take a look and say, oh, gee, they're low on this, and so I'll go and do that. Um, I mean, and if you have the permissions, because sometimes, with permissions, that's another thing. I've seen it where people, they can go in and let's say they all run around and they harvest the machines, for example, but then they can't put it back in. I get it. Um, but you certainly can do the animals, you can do the flowers because that's XP for you. But I try to get my boost on for people that, especially in this case here where they need the milk for their cheese. Um, and then you got the wool. See, all of that's the wool, and that helps them too. So it's every little thing that you do on someone's farm. I mean, it's like pay it forward. Do it. Go to somebody else's farm and they'll come to your farm. But don't be shy and not speak. You can always say hello or something. But again, a person might very well be AFK. Yes, they can be. Me, yeah, most of the time I am. If I leave my farm open and if I'm not moving, sometimes. Yeah, if I'm not moving or sometimes if I sit in town, hang out, the dew drop in, I'm really AFK. I'm probably watching Hulu or something, to that effect. But stop being shy and speak up and say hello to a person or whatever, you know what I mean? I think, see, on my keyboard, I have to hit Y to type in stuff on my keyboard. I think on your controller, you got to push down on one of your toggles, and I forget which. I think it's the left one. I think. I could be wrong. Where are the Did I finish the cows? Yes, I did. Okay. I finished the cows. Wow, look at these donkeys. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Dang, you got lots to do on your farm, Blaze. Wow. Oh, hey, anytime you need help, I'm always there for you. Oh, I try to be. I shouldn't say always, because I get caught up with stuff. But I try my best. I do my best. I do what I can. Events are crazy, you know that. Because I have had people, can you do this? Can you help me do this? And the thing is, I go, yeah, sure. Um, and then I'll look and see how many people are on my farm, and I'm like, oh my lord, why? What? And what's a funny thing? Um, I've gone to, let's say, Basis Farm, and my other friend's farm, because they usually have their event stuff up. And it's so funny because when I kind of try to sneak away and, I go to like one of their farms, I go, wait a minute, they have everything. I mean, it's like loaded. And I don't really see a lot of people on their farms. And I think, I mean, I know on the first day of the event, geez, everybody and their grandmother was here. But it's so funny because when you look and you see how many are on your farm, during the event, it's like, oh, come on. Blaze is good peoples. And I'm so glad you got that degree. So hopefully, whatever you're going to do, I know you'll do well. Oh, they're going to eat all the freaking apples. No, well, not as bad as mine. Oh, good. Good, good, good. But I'm so happy that you got that degree. It's really awesome. Finally, you know. Now see, when I do this, where the heck? Oh gosh. I don't want to look at your apples. Sorry. No, no. It's not my fault. It's all your horses. They're horsing around. Oh, come on. I hate doing horses. Only because they eat all the apples. It's the only reason why I don't like really harvesting them, because they eat all your apples. I don't care what anybody says. And I trimmed my horses down. I did. I trimmed them right down because I thought, nah, I'm not going to go all crazy with it. But they do. At least you're getting 2 horseshoes out of the deal. And that's another thing, guys. When you get to shop for the horses. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jam stalls will do that. Oh, absolutely. Well, that's what I'm saying, because when I had one of my farms, obviously with the horses and everything, right? And, I had the standard. I have like, what, 4 or 5 the jam stalls. And I would get the jam stalls like done first, obviously. But even a couple of times I did my horses first before the jam stalls, and I was like, oh my God, they eat all those apples? Okay, now, these are your peacocks, okay. I just realized it today that they eat berries. I had no idea. I thought they ate wheat. Well, berries, I'm in the jungle now with the peafowls that eat berries. Really? Oh, wow. It's unbelievable the sounds that these peacocks make. Yeah, I got some too. I actually went back a second time because now I get 20 minutes on mine. When you think about this here, right? It's like when you're doing the peafowls, it's like, are we in the jungle or what? That would that really would scare the holy crap out of me if I had heard those peacocks making that sound. I would have been calling the police saying, "Hello, there's these wild animals around here somewhere. I don't know where they're coming from." Okay, where am I? Okay, so we did the horses. Oh, okay. So we did the horses. Oh, where is there? You know, you have hardly any gas pumps over here. What is the dealio? Oh, okay. Why don't? What is up here? It's glowing. Hold on a minute. I ain't touching that. Okay, so she's got two purpley things here. Oh, okay. So this is a quested item. Oh, there's a gas pump. Yay me. Oh. You know, I love these fishing things. I think these are great. Um, I only did one. Let me see something here. If I were to, I'll take it back too. I'll put it back. I just want to see something. So that's white, right? Oh. So it does look, okay, you see the difference? A white one, and then, you know, this is just your regular lawn. But you see that? That's kind of cool. I like that. I'll put your lawn back, though. Because I kind of wondered about that, how they would look in the snow, or the sand, or whatever they call it. Now I know. But they looks good. The chickens. Ace's favorite. The chickens. Oh gosh, I've been streaming for over 3 hours. But that's okay. I'll be cutting off my stream soon. My lurkers, are you all having your lunch now? For 2 seconds, I was gonna go, what is that? I don't want to know. Uh-oh, I'm gonna wake these chickens up. Here we go. Vroom. There we go. Vroom. No, it's not 3 o'clock p.m. Yes, it is. Yeah, should keep those chickens away from them peafowls, because you know what I'm saying? You don't want to have some peafowl sounding like a chicken. Now, I heard that. Okay, it wasn't me. Oh, you got a turkey. I don't know how you managed to get a royal palm turkey. Oh, Cecil. Oh, taste. Yep, sounds good. That sounds good. You know that? I mean, it sounds good. Ace, some years back when I was down in Texas with my brother, he lived in a place where, you know, they had chickens and things like that. I couldn't believe how expensive chickens cost. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some chickens are really like very expensive. I never realized it. Oh, now I'm on the feathers. Yep, I'm on the feathers. Well, that'll boost your inventory a little bit. Oh. Oh, and I made my own homemade tacos the other day. Oh, and they were good. Yes, I know. I hope it's the same ones. It's those. I know I posted one up. Oh, I love those little. I love those chickens. Yeah, they're big and fluffy. Oh yeah. Yep. There's there's a site. What I did was a group or whatever. I don't know if it's a website, a group, but on my Facebook page, I that's the one I kind of sort of follow because I think those chickens are so adorable. Yeah. And by the way, if you were here, Ace, um, it's just amazing. Like some people, they have chickens on their. It's really not farms. They have chickens for eggs and things like that, right? Um, but the thing that's funny is that just the other day, and I thought of you again. Just the other day, someone said they had some like 10 or 15 chickens that they need to rehome because where they were going to, they couldn't keep the chickens, and they were hoping somebody would get them, would take them. Imagine that for free chickens. A lot of that goes on around here. People have livestock, and that they say that they have chickens or things like that. And the other thing that people up here do a lot too is they have a lot of barn cats. And they specifically, their job specifically is to chicken. Yeah, yeah. It just amazes me though, But yeah, with chickens, I never. It's like who gives it a thought, right? I never ever gave it a thought about chickens being rather expensive or pricey like that. I mean, geez. Oh, she did. Yes, I got that 5 million chickens. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I'm gonna have one complete farm, one totally complete farm, all gnomes. You know what I'm saying? I could have one farm with all gnomes on it, and people are gonna come visit. I'm gonna put event, something silly, and just see what they do when they just see all gnomes looking at them when they join my farm. They'd be like, "What's going on?" Oh yeah, and the thing was, I guess when the gnomes arrived, I really wanted to see them, but that was, when I was really sick, and because I could, here's the thing, when I was sick, I was not, it was like everything was just a fog for me, so all I could think was, they really didn't, it's just my mind playing tricks with me. Hey, did you see what Mark did? Mark.
Mike,
Mark.
what he's doing?
Yeah.
Cut down a tree or something?
Yes, he did. I don't know which way the tree fell because he has all those wires. As long as it didn't hit his house with the wires, then that's fine.
I don't know. Where was it?
The tree
Yeah.
out front, right dead smack out front.
Oh.
That's why I was like, who the hell is,
Are you sure you didn't get sick from eating that spaghetti and that palm?
no,
Sure?
yeah.
But I didn't feel that great after I ate it, but why?
Yeah, earlier I was mentioning somebody was, sawing wood or something. Oh, yeah. But I did. I was just, because I really wanted to see the gnomes, and the first time I saw them was when I came back and I started streaming. But when I saw them, I was like, oh my god, yay! And I know that we have a dev that has to have some. They have to have a thing about Smurfs, because if you look at the female gnome, she looks like a Smurfette. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's really nice, all the new things that we got. I really enjoy them. Boy, wouldn't that be interesting if they put some type of exotic animal in here? Even for, well, no, not for a pet. I would like to, I don't know. I'd like to see something a little exotic, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, yep, yep. The pigs are pigging and the sheep are sheeping. Yep. Yeah, I tell you, I was like so happy and I had such a big smile on my face. Yeah. I suppose, I mean, they didn't want to make it look like a guy, but still, it just reminds me of Smurfs. So maybe we have a dev that likes Smurfs or something. You know, do you notice that I don't have my pet with me? I don't, and the reason why I don't is because it it's not that I don't think it's cute and adorable and things like that, but it would be kind of nice if they just could run along, because I don't know, I don't actually see the reasoning behind them saying, well, if you're sitting there motionless, well, what if you're not? What if you're not motionless? If you're just, doing your thing. Now these, I wonder. Let's see. Oh, oh. This is, what is this? This is, but it's not planting the other thing. So is there a reason for that? Because she's, wait a second. Is that sign screwed up? Yes, but okay. But how is it that if it's quest only? Okay, so why is it not planting what it's supposed to plant? Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back over here again. It's quests only, right? It's, it is a quest. So why didn't it pick up and plant? That's weird. It should have done that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did those other thingies and it didn't plant them. I don't know why. Okay. Now, I mean, I had to go over to it and put it up. I don't know why it didn't do that. Hmm. Weird. Yeah, see? They're all lined up with that, and it's just, that's weird. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Is it going to put the quest item? Nope. See? It's not. Do you have that sign as quest item? Yes, you do. So why is it not picking? Oh, did I? Wait a minute. Oh, 240. You see that? I'm over here, and it's not planting anything. Why is it not? And it should be. Very strange. Now, see if I go over there and click on it, it'll plant them. Hopefully to 240, right? Did you see that? Okay, now it stopped. So why did it make me do that manually as opposed to it doing its job? Quest crops only. Yep, yep. And I had to do that manually, so I didn't know why. Interesting. Really? Well, when I do mine and it says quest items only, it literally puts down just that quest item only, and that's it. I don't have to manually pick it. That's interesting. Huh. And this apparently was a quested item? Oh, wait, no. Is it? No. Yeah, mean, on my farm, I have a little area that's for quested items only. And that's very interesting. Huh. That is really interesting. Oh. Yeah. Okay. My assumption is yeah, that's really weird. It's not. Hmm. Yeah, if you have to do it manually, something's not right with that. It shouldn't be like that. Um, yeah, see, because you have tomatoes and those in summer. Wow. And every single one of those are like that. I don't know why. 8 and up there's expansion. The trees. Oh, let's go down there where that banana is. Come on. I just gotta look and see what direction it's going in. Yeah, okay. Ah, my piggies ran out again. Um, what's down here? Lemons? No, are those? Yeah, those are apples. And how you doing? Oh, that's how she's. Oh my gosh, I gotta get some. Where the heck are your? Oh, are the next one's apples over? So, okay. Okay. Sadly, guys, I have to cut my stream because I am planning on going out a little while. I have to go get a couple of things at the store. You know, I was gonna say, what the heck is that? It's a shadow, and it's in between the trees, and I'm like, what is that animal out there? Looks that big? It looks like a bear, but it's not. It's just a, it's just one of those things, people. Don't get alarmed. But anyways, I really had fun with you guys today, and I hope you had the same. Um, I do love my lurkers. I love you guys dearly. And I also want to say thank you again for the follow that I got today and those that are watching. And I hope some of this helped you out a little bit. And I hope you had a little fun and some smiles, of course. You know what I'm saying? So, I want you to say, God bless you all. And above all, I hope you have a blessed day. Please do. And remember, take care of yourself. CJ, I'm not the only one watching you. I love you guys. We'll talk to you later, and thanks again for being here. Take care, all. Yeah, I will leave my farm. Alpacas and favors. Okay, yeah, I will leave my farm open. If you need something else, just let me know. Because, I mean, I'll be on my farm, for a little while, and then I gotta go. I'm probably gonna leave in about an hour. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to my farm one.